I'm sick of all these in the urban space using the titling incorrectly.
Does that make you anti-intellectual because you're spewing feelings instead of actual?
No, but it's not.
Not one iota of a flea on a chick's ass.
Exactly, and it's different levels. Like, if LeBron was cheating, okay, whatever. He's not as faithful as he said.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down.
And the camp counselors weren't trained for this. One of the cabins, the punishment was to stare at the sun.
The leader never jogs. I ride a moped. What am I gonna be?
Fucked up.
Wait,
liar.
No, listen to me, nigga. I'm not done.
He was like, man, I'm leaving. They was like, why? He was like, this is bad basketball. Then in March 2020, they involved the man who worked as a male escort.
There we go.
The incident.
There we go. I'll tune in for that because I didn't realize how committed this woman was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dying on hills.
Shannon really kind of shucked the jive to get on.
How many $30 million podcasts exist right now?
It's
Bum, beat 'em, people. Welcome back to another installment of the Homeroom University Podcast. It's the podcast about your favorite podcast. I'm your classmate, Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles.
AJ the Menace.
Wyman on the boards.
Yep.
Oh, deep breath in. Now comment down below your hashtag office hours partner in this show where we get to comment down below what we said wrong. Boom. Yeah, you heard it right. Hashtag office hours partner at the end of the show. Please comment down below. We have a lot to talk about this week because we left some because, you know, of the 4-hour episode last week.
We left some? Yeah, we did.
That y'all was present for.
We left a decent amount too.
Yeah.
I had like 4.
It was like 4.
There was a lot that week because we ended up doing a couple of them.
Yeah.
But we did the ones that were time crunch sensitive. And then we left the ones that were just like evergreen.
So appreciate all of that. Leave some more. We love reading them. Jay Vicious. We love your paragraphs and soliloquies and whatnot. Also check out the $5 Patreon. A lot of good work in there this week.
A lot of good conversation. A lot of reputations got spoken on too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe, well, not a lot.
Yes.
I would say a lot.
I would say we heard some mythologies. I would say we heard some myths.
There's some lore in there.
A little bit of lore.
Just a little bit of lore.
You know, it's like
had a call in.
Yeah, like Bigfoot is real. Technically, it's just not a monster. It's more so like a primate. You know what I mean? Like we don't know. We don't know if the truth is really the truth or if it's a lie.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
Nah, that's a good way to try
we just know he was in the jungle. We don't know
if
he was
around it. That's a good way to get around it. I would do the same if I was y'all. I would.
But regardless, $5 Patreon. It's a lot of good conversation. Y'all gonna love that, as you can see. But yeah, man. Other than that, hashtag office hours. Do that. Like the video. Share. Subscribe. Let's get into these good watches.
I was watching. There's everybody probably knows what's going on with the NBA and the gambling situation, right? Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, it's looking pretty nasty for the league. But in all of this, there's a YouTuber. Go to the link so I can remember his name. His last name trips me up every time. It's Michael something.
Francesi.
Yeah. Francesi. He is a former mob member. And he's got a YouTube channel now. So that's the best of both worlds for him to be able to talk about this shit. Yeah. He knows. If you go to 1335, this whole video is his reaction to the incident. And, you know, long story short, this is nothing new. Been going on since.
This is amazing. Okay, because I know this guy.
Yeah, this is
But he's reacting to people getting arrested?
He's reacting to the situation, but this specific timestamp we got pulled up is him telling a personal story of how he got somebody who was a pro athlete to bend at the knee a little bit. And he was like, this is usually the foundation of how it happens. Yeah. They just get in so deep that they have no other choice but to follow directions.
And I want to say he ratted, so he told the truth.
He did.
He's telling the truth.
About
everything he says
free.
now.
Which is why he's so big. He's huge on YouTube.
Spread your wings, man.
But this is a pretty good story. We're just going to let him run for a little bit.
Prosecutors allege Porter was threatened due to gambling debts and coerced to share insider information used for betting. Give you an example. Back in my day, NFL player, right? And this happened. I'm not going to mention the names. More than once, but this happened. Bookmaker working with me, he comes to me, hey, this player from the Jets, he's into me really heavy. He owes me 50 grand. Okay, what do you want to do? Should I bring him to you? How should I collect? 50 grand? Let him get into you for 250 grand, 300 grand. What are you doing? You're writing an entry on a piece of paper. It's not costing you a penny. He's a bad gambler. Let him get into you heavy and then bring him to me. Boom. Before you know it, he's into me $250,000, $300,000, right? I bring him to me. Sit down. Hey, how you doing? Good. You owe me a lot of money. Oh, you didn't know it was me? Sorry, yeah, we don't always put that out there. But it's me. You owe me a lot of money. How you going to pay? You got to pay. You got to figure it out. I'll tell you what. You know what? I love your team. I like the way you play. I'm going to give you a break. You owe me $250,000, right? You don't have to pay me right away. You pay me 2% a week in cash. When do you get paid? Every Monday you be here with the cash. Don't miss. Don't miss. And I'll let you slide for a while. I don't care. That's fine with me. He wants to do anything to get out of the room. He leaves. What do we find out? We're tracking a guy. He goes to another bookmaker somewhere else, right? And he's trying to make up the loss by betting somewhere else. Well, we all know what's going on. So pretty soon, he can't even pay me the 2%. We call him back in the room. Hey, let me explain something to you, my friend. You don't get away with a gambling debt. You got to pay me. You got a rich uncle. You got a godfather. Who would it? Go rob a bank. I don't care what you do, but you're going to pay me. That's it. Oh, Michael, let me tell you that. For some reason, I got a soft spot with you. I don't know why. So here's what we're going to do. You're a good running back, right? Yeah. All right. First 3 times next game, you put the ball on the ground. What? You heard what I said. Put the ball on the ground. First 3 times. You're a wide receiver? Okay. Make sure that that ball doesn't go into your hands. That's it. You're a quarterback? First 3 times you get the ball, put it in the other team's hands. I'll worry about the rest. I'm getting an edge now. I know what to do. You're going to do this over a period of whatever amount of games I tell you, and that's how we're going to even up the score. And if you don't do it, you don't want to know what happens at that point. I think you understand where I'm coming from. That's it. Very powerful. That's how you get these players to work with you. NBA player, the same thing. I don't care what you do. Foul yourself out of the game. Do whatever. Referee, same thing. You make sure it goes my way. Are all of these type of people involved in gambling? Of course. Gambling is huge. Why do you think the NBA and all of these organizations now are being involved with gambling? Money. Period. Huge. The more access you give players, the more trouble they're going to get in. Bottom line, that's it. And I've been saying this for 30 years when they were trying to legalize gambling. I said, listen, the more access you give, the more trouble you're going to have. Period. The more trouble players are going to get into because you're playing into their weakness. Gambling is an extension of their competitiveness. And guys that make big money lose big money. If you're making millions of dollars a year, it doesn't feel good to lose $100. That's nothing. You spend $100, you tip the waiter for $100. You're going to bet big because you want to win big, and as a result, you're going to lose big.
Pause.
That's the bottom.
It's that easy. It's a slippery slope for these niggas.
You wouldn't risk like your life, if you don't pay this debt, we're gonna come after you. Like you wouldn't risk it. Like, what are they gonna do?
Like kill you or maybe your family, somebody you love,
beat your ass,
torture them.
My ass.
Where
are they gonna catch me though?
They've been tracking everywhere you go.
Yeah, they track everywhere you go.
They might catch somebody you love first, just to show you it's real.
Somebody I love.
That's true.
So they can get the money.
Yeah, your grandma got in a car accident today. We hit her, but just needed you to know, like we didn't kill her. We just made sure anybody can get touched.
We hit her perfectly.
Yeah, we hit her perfectly to
Little
where
nice red.
she got a little fucked up like hip or whatever, but she'll live.
Just do what we say.
We'll handle the physical therapy. Just do what you got to do.
We'll pay for it. We have a good place.
This NBA, yeah,
we have a good place that we use.
Yeah, this NBA situation is big, and I just read something that the commissioner Adam Silver, he has to give a statement to the U.S. Supreme. I could find it, but he has to give a statement soon before October 31st, before like the committee. I want to say like the Supreme
Court.
Yeah, now they got an answer for it.
My bad.
What was happening with this?
So it's
This is a
essentially
break.
a couple different situations going on. They're different incidents, but they're getting lumped together. Chauncey Billups was in rig poker games with high-tech technology. And then niggas like Terry Rozier was giving insider information
And you see Chauncey is alleged to be in it with the mob. And he's also alleged to have rigged some NBA games. So it's a lot. It's a mess. Because it's not even just Chauncey or Terry. It's some other players that are kind of being lumped into it that aren't really being talked about, but they're being investigated.
That'd be interesting.
Adam Silver has been requested by the United States Congress to provide a briefing on the recent gambling scandal involving the league. The request comes after federal indictments were announced against several NBA-affiliated individuals, including, Portland Trailblazers Cognizant.
It kind of feels like Anthony Edwards' baby mamas aren't so bad anymore.
Yeah, it feels,
knowing this is going on.
He's not the worst person in the league.
Yeah, this is worse than Gab.
But yeah, apparently that nigga Terry Rozier told a bunch of his homies, "Hey, look, man, bet the under. I'm gonna get out the game. I won't have this."
Yes.
And there was like a whole lot of niggas who bet at the same time who got up on like money, and it was like obvious to them.
And
it's too easy.
And allegedly, they after the game, they all went back to Terry's crib and counted the money.
Oh man!
Together.
Are you serious?
But I will say, Scary Terry is up because he's still getting paid his salary, $26 million.
Yeah.
Just at the home, he doesn't have to hoop. Well, he can't hoop, but he's still
He might
getting
go to
paid.
jail
his
though,
salary.
right?
Yeah, he might go to jail.
Yeah, but
He
I
might
like,
go to jail.
I like
It's
it
not
though.
all-
I really do like the innocent to proven guilty thing. I do like that, him getting his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
And that might also be the team's way of like, look, we know we allowed it for a while, so it's kind of our fault. But
I don't think they allowed that shit.
Okay.
Nah.
You just make that choice. They all came back to the crib and counted the money together.
nasty.
Ooh, man.
Allegedly.
You think the Charlotte Hornets allowed that?
Hey man, I don't know.
Nah, it's impossible.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, North Carolina soil, brother.
North Carolina, man.
What about it?
What about
Shit.
North Carolina?
We ain't got no mob, nigga.
Oh, nah, not yet.
My good watch
it depends on
is
the topic.
I don't have any timestamps for my good watch, just because the way this was structured. I just haven't heard a YouTube. Let me just say this: I haven't heard a YouTube video where they're just like relentlessly like, "Yeah, this person's stupid. Let me tell you why they're stupid."
Yeah.
That's all she did for like 11 and a half minutes.
To confidently call somebody stupid multiple times.
Rory Mall, and she was going in, and I was like, and she was doing it in like an articulate way.
Yeah.
To where I was like, I didn't even finish watching it. I watched the first like 4 minutes and I was like, man, this is brutal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
was
I don't
rough.
even know if it's a good watch. It's a rough watch.
What Maul do?
Yeah, go to a random moment.
And a lot of it was her highlighting their ignorance specifically surrounding the cases like the Drake lawsuit.
Yeah.
And then also she might have brought up Tory and Meg at least once too.
And some
I
of the
think.
details that they had about the case and how they was
and how bad
feelings
it
of
was.
effects and shit.
Right. And
They were
how
academics.
it's been a year and a half and they still have these strong opinions but don't feel like they have to research it. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like that shit bother you from then.
Yeah.
And then now we're like a year and a half over and you're like, I'm at a boiling point. This is out of control.
Damn.
We
She
can-
should
I
watch.
don't. It doesn't matter where we click. It's nasty where we go. You
got
want
it
to do
at
a
the
Magic Time Negro? Maybe we should start at the beginning and then do a Magic Time Negro.
I got it at 40 seconds right now.
That gives
You
them
wanna
too
go
much
straight
time
from
to
the
think,
beginning,
though.
No, it's
You might
not.
overthink it.
127.
That's good.
A minute 27?
or- I like it.
127.
I'll go back to 120.
That's a little easy though. It's in the beginning.
Taking the time to objectively learn, they made up a story that made sense in their very small brains and called it reality for everyone, including the court. And then they proceeded to talk out of their asses for a year about something they had displayed from day one that they had no real comprehension of at all. Not one iota of a flea on a tick's ass. They don't know about the process, the rules, the laws, the
That's that shit I'm talking about. So like
Yeah.
that energy. That's why it's so funny. That's why. That's really why it's like good watch. Because as I was explaining it to y'all, I was like, "This is kind of fucked up. This ain't really a good watch." She's just tearing these niggas over. But I forgot she's hilarious.
She's definitely
Because
from,
it's like the way she talks about it.
she's from the South for
It's
sure.
funny. Yeah, that's some old school shit that you're like great.
That's some Southern like ism.
Not even.
I feel
you
like
don't-
it's a book full
One
of jokes.
iota.
Like
You don't even have the iota of a flea on a dog's ass.
ass.
And
on a
back-
tick's ass.
Yeah.
On a dog's ass.
A
some
tick's
shit, yeah.
ass.
Some shit.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she said it
smart
on a
that
tick's
is?
ass.
Yeah, that's insane.
Okay, hit play. She was going crazy.
There's practices. They don't understand the difference between discovery and evidence, or matters of fact versus matters of law, what dismissal means, what appeal means, and what's worse, apparently, they have spent zero time in almost a year, at least making sure they had a basic, factual understanding of the things they were talking about. They simply, apparently, chose not to. Anyone can look up a term or process on the internet. It's not that hard. They failed the most basic test of comprehension, understanding that alleging defamation is not the same as proving it. From the moment Drake's pre-action petitions hit the news, they spoke as though a verdict had already been reached, treating his feelings of being defamed as conclusive evidence that he had been. Drake can't declare that he has been defamed as if
she kind of talks like Daffy Duck. She got like she got like a lisp that comes after.
Strong one too though.
Like some lisp is like it's on the when they say the word at first. Hers is like an echo.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah.
She sounds like the Mach 1 version of Siri. Like she has a little AI.
What's her name? Let's go give her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder what she would think of LOI.
Absolutely. Oh man,
she probably ripped that shit.
Whoa.
We should send it to her.
right.
God bless us.
Absolutely. Yeah, you did that shit. You did it. I like you. You're funny.
Yeah, no, you're definitely funny.
Go girl.
She sounds like a black woman too, right?
Of course.
For sure. I think that was her. The picture in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I say, look at her. Yeah.
That's dope.
I got to see what she said
Her
about the
smart
other
ass.
ones.
Little librarian.
Little evil librarian.
She just like wrapped up a version of like urban podcasting, right? Said these niggas are dumb as shit.
Yeah.
I wonder how she stumbled upon them.
Does that go to the Dumbing Down of America?
It could be.
Alley-oop?
Yeah.
Joe Budden podcast?
Angela Rye was right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody else running around.
Tiffany was right.
Yeah, Tiff.
Oh man, I wonder if that chick, absolutely, I wonder if she likes Native Land. Like she's been watching. Like we're all just here for the first time now.
Right.
But she's like, yeah, I've been watching them since they started.
Yeah.
Probably.
She probably got their Patreon and shit, where they do essays.
I want to assume she's been watching. She probably finds them, to be highly educated.
Yeah, probably. We can go to Native Land. You want to go somewhere else first?
I have a good watch.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Don't
be so rude.
Because we don't really have to watch. It's kind of stupid, but it's another part of the sinner, who has been on
Marquette.
Oh, okay.
Marquette Davidson.
I think I saw this.
Yes.
So what he's been doing, right?
Is racial satire.
Yeah.
It's racial satire. He's been trying to change the scope of racism and trying to show white people what we really went through while showing black people, historical facts. Yeah. But Lauren, go to 56 seconds.
I got you.
We'll watch like a minute of this because it's just stupid. We just have to watch it though.
I got you.
There's a white. The white people in this are the slaves.
Yes, it's an inverse world.
This is the same person who was on those podcasts talking about white women on some red pill shit. This is the same guy.
He was on the Whatever podcast. He's
Whatever
been on No Jumper
podcast.
too. Him and Sharp got
He was
into
on
it.
Fresh and Fit a couple times.
Fresh and Fit a few times, yeah.
And this is what he's doing now, Lauren. Let's get it.
Master Burton. You'll enjoy these three. The two might be past their prime, but the young one makes up for it.
Oh my God.
Master Burton. Perhaps you need a good bed wench. I assure you this one is well seasoned and trained.
I haven't a need for a bed wench. Bed wenches are not for needs. They've always been for wants. What I need is a strong albino to work the fields.
This nigga's fucking
good, strong, obedient.
Obedient? Well, they're all obedient. A man of your means could take the entire lot.
Do I get a deal if I buy in bulk?
But of course.
This nigga's crazy.
Yo, so
The niggas
there's
insane.
2 episodes have dropped.
And they're picking kale.
I've watched some moments. I honestly believe it's amazing. I love it.
I saw an Instagram reel of them at a table going viral. Yeah, I don't know
With
what
him and his wife.
It was a couple people. I feel like it was like 4 or 5 people at the table.
Oh, it was like a dinner party.
And he was
scene.
like, yeah, he was giving like a speech at the dinner party, but the speech
Yeah.
was crazy though. Like, it was, I guess.
I wonder what. You know, it makes you think, right?
What exactly?
It makes you
Crazy,
ponder.
bruh.
Is he wrong for this, AJ?
It's ridiculous.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Can we watch some more?
I wonder
Just
what
go,
Aaron
just go
McGruder
anywhere.
You want to watch some more? Go.
Let me see these niggas
The other
picking.
timestamp.
Picking kale.
6:45.
Right. What's that one? Where's the cotton?
So yeah,
White
click
people
on that
pick
one.
Kale, AJ.
So we watched this on LOI. Is this the same? Yes.
The same
But
one.
you
So-
didn't see this part though.
We watched this
This is what I saw on Instagram. That conversation.
Okay.
The Burton Plantation.
Is this the right time?
If you go back to the beginning of
6:45
that
is your
conversation, if you hover a little bit further back,
Okay, got you.
yeah, like during this little conversation, started from there. This is what I saw on Instagram.
Okay.
Until the day that Jesus returns. To the Burton family. Would you believe my boy outran that pale sprinter over at Washington Plantation? The kid has feet of fire, blood of royalty. We can agree that if you beat a white in a foot race, you're really something. I mean, after all, they're talented, but they're talented of the body, not of the mind. Vanilla Gorillas.
These albinos, they're really savages if you let them. The key is to make them fear you. Really fear you. Deep in the heart and in the psyche. For our plantation to run like a dream, the master must be a slave's worst nightmare.
It's even funnier because of how bad of actors they are.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're hard. This
Well,
thing
everything's
is
off. Like
horrible.
the white balance, it's like bright
Oh,
in
it
certain
looks,
parts.
it looks disgusting.
It looks
yeah,
terrible.
Yeah. Nobody color graded it.
Not
But
everybody's bad in this though, because we watched the clip on LOY. It was this white woman. She had the best Negro slave woman accent I've ever
Are you
heard.
serious?
It's like she ate chitlins right before, and then she did it.
She might have some ancestry. She need to ask her mom about,
Nigga.
Oh my god!
like real life. Like
Are you
it
serious?
was
If you
great.
close your eyes, you would think you're watching Roots. Like what scene is this? I don't remember this shit.
No way.
You want to watch that part?
It wasn't that good, but we don't need to watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
yeah, no.
It's
I'll watch it
interesting
on
though.
LOI.
Y'all, for those of you watching, watch it in your free time. The show is amazing.
Shit is insane.
Yeah, this is wild, man.
But that's my good watch.
And this is episode 1. He's at 2 episodes right now.
He's at 2 episodes.
God damn.
Yo, I asked him, would you play an abolitionist on this show? Like, would you be one of the black people that's trying to free the white slaves?
Or help the white slave.
Yeah, on the Underground Railroad, you're one of those.
Wait.
You'd hide a pale skin in your attic.
Confused.
Meaning, because you know how there were quote unquote good whites that helped slaves.
The Quakers.
They,
The Underground Railroad and all
yeah,
that
they let
stuff,
us
yeah.
stay at their house, you know,
Right.
to duck, you know, the
They
catches.
let us hide in their
Would
cellars.
you play?
Would you play the black version of that?
The black version of that?
Nah. I'm not. I don't want no parts of this production.
That's what I said too.
That's what I
You
said.
the same
That's
shit.
what
Y'all did not say that.
No,
No, Lauren,
said
you did not say
I
that.
don't want no parts
Lauren,
of-
you said you wanted to hear the mission statement first, and then you consider.
No,
Yeah, no, I don't want no parts of this
Bro, I gave a
production.
whole soliloquy. You hear it.
Yeah. I don't want to get no parts of this production, but I will tune in every week because this is crazy. I don't know if I watch the whole thing, but
But just you can watch the first 2 minutes. That's enough.
it'd be like, wow, this is happening right now.
And bravo to the white people that disappointed their whole family for this.
How many views were they at before we move off of this real quick? Let's just see what kind of movement we're getting. I know on Instagram it had a lot of traction. It was crazy. Let's see.
I wonder what these white people think they're doing.
That was 2 months ago.
50,000. Oh,
God's
2 months ago. Okay, so it didn't take. Okay,
Just a little bit more marketing.
I can see
could
it
be
on
bigger.
Tubi.
It could be bigger. This is definitely Tubi worthy.
For sure.
This is Tubi worthy for sure. This is a Tubi premise.
Yeah.
this is fucking hilarious.
I've seen some crazy stuff. I was telling you about that movie called Destination Planet Negro.
Yeah.
This
is probably better than that.
Maybe.
Educational work of art.
That's what he calls it?
He might have started dropping. He might have started dropping again because
Historical LARPing.
Yeah.
because their Instagram reels are going viral or some shit. Maybe.
Hell yeah.
I was saying this is like Hamilton for slavery, the Broadway play where they had all black people
Oh
playing.
hell no, nigga.
I said
Yeah.
Fences.
Fences was with Denzel,
Denzel
right?
and
Yeah.
Angela. Yeah.
Snotty
He's
Grind.
Denzel. He got his Angela Davis.
Yeah. Or Viola Davis.
Viola Davis, excuse me. But not everybody's terrible actors, but how it's shot is just bad. So it makes everybody look crummy.
Yeah.
Marquette's not bad, but I feel like he's not acting. I feel like this is just him in his element for real.
Yeah, this is one of his.
Like this is his
one of
natural habitat.
versions.
He should just be an elitist.
Right.
We would all do a phenomenal job.
Think so?
For sure.
As white slave masters, I'd hope so.
Yes.
That's where we going next.
Shout out Nuso.
Don't forget to leave your hashtag office hours.
Can we do 7 p.m. in Brooklyn?
You want to do
That's a good
7 p.m. in Brooklyn?
Yeah,
So,
since it's 7 p.m.
excuse me. So Stephen A, he's doing his rounds. Now that he's an independent figure and he's not just associated with talking about sports. He talks about politics, talks about life.
Okay, this is really happening too. Because I've been to a couple different platforms and they keep talking about this nigga is like a voice
Expanding.
now.
Yeah.
Like
So,
what? I never took it seriously.
Like I was saying, this might be the end, but he's playing his cards right, fortunately.
Okay.
But he came to 7 p.m. and the biggest thing that they could ask him right now is, what's your relationship with LeBron like?
Yeah.
And just
It's that, and Melo has said before that he kind of wants to use this platform as the peace god, the moderating. Let me get in and squash a couple of the beats, especially with these two, because he
Second one
kind of
on.
knows them both personally.
It was about how he talked about his son. I forgot about that.
Multiple
And then
things, but yeah.
and then the whole court, and then the court thing. I
Second
forgot
one
about
on.
that. Was
I'm
that
pleading
this
with
year?
you as a father.
That was this year.
That was this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Second time.
But then as Stephen A is going to go on to tell, this story is a lot older than just that.
Yeah. Their beef goes back a long time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of allegations that Stephen A didn't say, but he alluded. LeBron apparently tried to get him out of his job. Like he tried to
said
do
that
many
Tried to
things
get him
under the
fired.
table
Yeah, he
to
said
get
that
him
before.
fired. And I like how Stephen A said his case because he put a lot of things in perspective. Because even when we were talking about it, it was some miscommunication on like if he talked about Bronny personally,
Right.
if he's done it in the past. He said himself he's never done anything like what people are alleging him to do. He's never took it to that personal level ever. And he even made the case, well,
He hasn't.
if I've ever done that, why would I be friends? And I don't fully like this point, but you have to consider it. He's cool with Shaq, Allen Iverson, all these other legends that. And
That's a
that
shaky
you're
point.
It's a shaky point, but
That's
it
a shaky
is.
point.
But it's like I'm cool with the people that are cool with LeBron. So why is it just me and this guy?
But an even better point in that favor, a lot of the things that people have said he said about Bronny, it was niggas like Kendrick Perkins. Or it was somebody else on the show who kind of took it there. And Stephen A. Smith is just there. He's the face of the
Bro,
show.
we argued about the pleading with you as a father. That's personal.
That's basketball though.
I'm pleading with you as a father.
His
Don't do this to your
it's
son.
about
That's right.
but
Don't
it's
do this to
about
your son.
basketball.
I was about to say because I
bro.
remember hearing something
doesn't-
back
that
then, and
doesn't
I was
count.
like, that was a little crazy
And
that he
that
said
doesn't
so.
count.
You
Hold
can't
on.
take
We're
it out
gonna-
of the context of basketball.
You can.
Your son is on your team. Y'all are teammates.
But I'm pleading with you as a father
Lauren,
to do
he-
this. That's just weird.
he answered that kind of. So
weird.
with that whole point, and we're gonna listen to it.
That's weird. Stephen A. doing
Bronny
the
got
most.
put.
Let him
in-
explain this first.
Bronny got put in the game.
Y'all tripping.
The nigga had to guard
Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
If you don't remember, just go watch it, look it up. There's many clips about
I've
it.
seen it in real time.
He got the
It was
model.
I remember
drastic.
that.
Okay.
It was terrible. And Stephen A's point was like, all right, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna manipulate the NBA to get your son in the league,
because that's
not
what
only
happened.
in the league,
For sure.
but on your team, you're gonna. And he hasn't played in a year before he got drafted.
He's not good enough.
He had been just chilling, and
Oh, yeah,
then you
right,
throw him in a game with a wolf. You're putting the media in a bad position because now we have to talk about it. And if we don't, we're doing a disjustice.
We're not being honest
to like the people that really watch us.
But that's
That is very
fine.
true.
And LeBron said that's fine. LeBron said you could talk about the game, talk about my son in that aspect. That's fine.
And he
And do you-
was.
But don't tell me how to parent my son.
But I'm starting to feel like LeBron over exaggerated. But let's just go to 35, 55
Y'all tripping.
and hear it from the horse's mouth.
Oh shit. I think I switched it. My fault, y'all. Production error.
Oh,
35,
Not a-
55.
yep, it's good.
So you want to hate on me? Fine, no problem. Now let me get to LeBron. I don't like his ass. Not a little bit. I understand what he means to Melo. I understand what he means to D Wade, my boys. I understand it. But all I'm going to say when it comes to that, Melo is 1,000% right. This dates back more than a decade. I'm not going to go into detail at the shit this man has tried to do to me. People don't understand. You don't know that you do not understand the links this man would go to. You know, I believe he's one way publicly, he's another way privately. I believe he might not be interviewed and he might not be quoted, but the things he says and the things he has said to people, it's gotten back to me. The things that he's tried to do, if it were up to him, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Did he try to get you off the air?
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going there.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Because I'm not going to find myself in a position where it can get uglier. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I'm not asking. It's some low shit.
Pause and pull up 38 even.
I believe him, by the way.
I do believe him.
Wait,
LeBron.
can I listen to the up to 38? Because he's kind of going.
Yeah.
Okay.
But go ahead.
I mean, no,
LeBron is a diva.
I can see that.
Even
part.
this situation with the Lakers right now, when he feels like they're not catering to him, he's gonna start acting out. So I can completely see him trying to fuck with Stephen A. Smith because he's saying things that he doesn't like. That's very LeBron James like.
As much as you have a beef with somebody, I can understand all of this shit. But like once you start becoming hypocritical in your own rhetoric and what you say you're gonna do, and then you do something different, I stop listening a little bit. Not
But-
all the way, but I'm like, 'cause I hear what he's saying. I agree with that. But Stephen A. has said shit like, I'm not talking about LeBron no more, all this other stuff. And then you just use every moment to consistently like harp on it and, you know what I'm saying? Like make your case. I'm like, why are you even
But
discussing
real quick, I think right before this, Stephen A.
He had
Smith said
said-
the only reason I'm talking about
'Cause you
this
asked me about him.
is
I know.
Carmelo Anthony brought it
Ask
up.
him out. But at the same time, you can choose not to, especially if it's that serious. Of
What?
something that you said.
But that's just to appease you, though, Lauren. Like he's
No,
not.
you're not appeasing
Like
me.
somebody asked him a question.
Isn't that broadcasting sin? Like, as another journalist, you know what it's like to have somebody across from you not wanting to ask a question, not wanting to answer a question.
But if you
like, isn't
if you've personally gone out on platforms to state, I'm not discussing this topic again.
Has it been a long time since he's discussed it?
yes,
Is that why this is so important right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he
Like it's been
doesn't.
months
He
or something?
literally doesn't talk about LeBron unless he kind of has to.
It's
Because
Because they're in
LeBron.
basketball. That's
It's
what it
the
should
game.
be.
He's
It's the
LeBron.
game.
But let's just keep it.
The day that he rolled up on me courtside, it was the day my contract was announced. That I had stayed with ESPN, blah, blah, blah. Go back and look at the camera angles. I arrived there in the first quarter. He rolled up on me in the third quarter. When he rolled up on me in the third quarter, this is 2025. We got technology everywhere. TNT is a nationally televised game. How is it we got one angle and the only angle you see was of him and his face? But you see the back of my peanut head. How is that the only angle that you saw? How? Y'all guess.
Okay.
I'm not going there. I'm just telling you what I see. Remember, I'm in this business. Got my social media person right there.
Right.
You understand? I've been an executive producer for years. I know this, but I know a thing or two about camera angles. I determine them half the time.
Yep.
Do this angle, do this angle, do that angle. This is my business. I'm here. I know what that is. There's no way that you're in an arena, you're LeBron James, and the only angle that somebody sees is a straight up shot of you getting in my face. They see no reaction, they see nothing, and that's an accident.
All right, so I'll ask you straight up.
It doesn't happen.
I'll ask you straight up. Do you think you felt set up in that moment?
Damn right.
Okay.
Damn right I did.
My bad. Mic was off, but thanks for hearing me.
Yeah.
But yes. Damn right.
100%.
And you know, we're skipping over like the beginning for a little bit of context, but he's proven his case well. Of like, LeBron is the problem. The king is the problem. He's not running a tight ship.
And not to say Stephen A is completely innocent, but he's taking too big of a slice of the pie.
Yeah.
That LeBron helped him bake.
Yeah. And he even said he's taken a lot of the brute force, saying that a lot of people who he helped in the past or even in the present didn't come to his defense like nobody did. Or nobody even came out and was like, yo, Stephen A, I know.
He's a stand-up guy.
He's a stand-up guy. And he even kind of dispelled some rumors about him not being, you know, black proud. He was like, where's all this like, I don't like black people or I don't like my people thing come from?
Yeah.
Right.
And of course, this is what everybody who has these rumors thrown on them says, but they bring up all the black people they helped. I've helped many black people. I've been a part of HBCUs. I was at A&T.
Watching the games.
Watching the games. I've helped many black kids. And I'm just going to take his word for it because I don't think he has a reason to lie. But Stephen A is, he's seeming to be a truthful man. And LeBron is seeming to be a hoe ass nigga right now.
Do you have the timestamp where he was talking about the father situation?
Go to 44.
This, I can definitely see Stephen A. Smith's side already. I can also see, like, for a split second, when he said the camera angle thing, who all does he think is working against him? Not only LeBron, obviously, but like the network too, right? Certain networks, it sounds like. Because I mean, LeBron funding or just talking to the league, I guess, being like only show this. If this was true,
Nah, it was footage from like a personal view compared to like the TNT cameras.
Set that up.
Yeah, saying he set that up. Like,
because that clip came from somebody random on the internet. It wasn't the NBA or NBC that posted it.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
But yeah, and even this situation,
and that was the day he signed that $200 million deal.
Exactly.
It was like $200 million.
Something crazy.
And
he said it was the first day of it. And
first
then
day after,
first day after. And then he was saying that this isn't, I mean, he's straight up saying this wasn't the first time he's done some shit like this.
Nah, he said that before though.
So that's crazy.
I
can see LeBron, I can see anybody in LeBron's position doing that. Because you got to remember, if everybody likes LeBron, he doesn't even have to say it. He doesn't technically have to do it in a malicious way. He could also like say around the people who can make it happen, yo, this person really bothers me.
I think
Kobe didn't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody that's popular can say that and then people will move off of that without having to. But he could just be like, yo, we got to get this nigga up out of here.
Kobe didn't do that.
Kobe didn't
I
do
don't
that
think
at all.
AI. It's a lot of people that didn't do
They
what
all
LeBron
called Stephen A. Smith.
It's a lot of people that didn't do what LeBron did in that arena that night.
Yeah, LeBron does real royal abuses of power.
Yeah.
He's an authoritarian.
But I think this is the part where you're talking about when he's basically saying,
so y'all don't fuck with LeBron being able to run it like that?
I think that's kind of soft.
Yeah.
Especially given the precedent that's been set by like people who are in that position, like top of the league, like you the best player and all that shit. They didn't move this sensitive.
And
they didn't abuse their power to where like, because when you think about it, what LeBron's doing is kind of like what niggas say Trump does for real. Like with manipulating how people talk about him, trying to control his narrative, making anybody who has any kind of criticism an op, and then doing what you can to try to silence what they can say.
Exactly.
He's a tyrant. I still fuck with LeBron, but this is tyrannical.
You don't think that's an absolute thought, though? He doesn't make anybody who doesn't agree with him or changes the perspective of how he looks. Like, he doesn't try to silence all of them.
Well, it sounds like if he's been trying to get Stephen A. Smith fired a couple times.
I could see their personal beef. I could see their whole personal beef.
But you can't just skip over the fact that a nigga's trying to get somebody fired. Like, that is pretty...
No. But I've heard Stephen A.
But if you're saying that's what happens...
Which almost, if that's the case too, now to me a little bit, him, even though at the time I still do think it's kind of wild to be like, I'm talking to you as a father because you're clearly not doing this shit right.
That's not what he said, though.
I know, but that was the tone. That was the tone.
But it's basketball.
Yep.
And it's a weird world where, like, y'all are teammates and you are still father and son.
Yeah, but I'm not debating that. I'm just saying that's how niggas took it. There's certain people who took it that way, regardless. I can see where it's like, well, fuck it. I don't give a fuck if I did feel like, if that was crossing the line, you tried to get me fired several times.
And I've heard Stephen A. talk about other niggas' positions as coaches and other things in ways that, even if you didn't say the words, get him fired, ways that like get this nigga out of here. So I've heard more like
that's a little different though. That's sports.
I don't
like firing a head coach that's different than trying to get a media personality fired for their opinion.
No, that's politics.
Yeah, like
that's the team politics.
People get fired in sports. That's a part of the shit. Like if somebody's fucking up the organization,
but is the media personality of the person who's supposed to have that power?
From that.
No, he's not. He's not getting people fired. But
is he supposed to speak that way?
He doesn't. Having an opinion on it is different.
Is he supposed to say that? Is he supposed to have an opinion on their stuff or say things like?
Yes, he's allowed to say that. I think this player should get traded because I think this will make the team better. I think they should probably fire this GM because this nigga doesn't know how to draft people.
All right, then.
That's a part of sports.
He's allowed to get pursued then like this because this is all part of the game too.
No,
he don't get a like. What LeBron is doing to them, if LeBron is doing all the evil shit that we think he's doing, he's also in the right to do that because that's what happens when niggas do get at the top.
You're not allowed to get a nigga fired.
No, you're not.
Yes, you can.
I think that's...
Yes, you can.
Why?
People do it all the time.
Because they're critiquing the game.
I might not do it. You might not do it. You might not do it. But there are people who going to move like that from jump.
You can say that's wrong. Like, you can be like, niggas probably shouldn't do that, especially when plenty of niggas haven't.
Look, we don't know in the world, that's what happens. In politics, that's what happens. People get people fired.
Right.
In this situation, it's
it's more than that.
Billions of dollars. This is a school. This is a fucking. This is an organization.
LeBron trying to get Stephen A. fired just so the media perception of his son can change is wrong.
Hell no. That's what you think it is.
But I don't even think
it's not just to change the perception of his son. It's because he don't fuck with a nigga.
Because of his opinion.
And I don't think that's
he's telling the truth.
But the stories
about basketball.
The stories about him trying to get him fired aren't even from the Bronny situation. That shit from prior. That's like way prior. That's not even about the Bronny stuff.
It's still wrong.
Okay, so even with the Bronny stuff.
But here's my whole thing about Stephen A. I don't think this nigga is really all that great and honest. Like, I don't think he's just this righteous motherfucker that we're painting him to be. That's all I'm saying.
Well, nobody said he's like the most morally virtuous person.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
But in this situation, LeBron is being a diva. He's being sensitive. Niggas have sports opinions, and you trying to get somebody fired.
Sounds like he's a formidable opponent.
It sounds like to me. I don't know.
Nah, that's lame. That's lame as hell.
I don't think so.
That's lame as hell.
People do that every day.
From what context are you saying though? Are you saying that LeBron's trying to get him fired because he's talking about Bronny? Is that what you're saying?
No, you're convoluting two different things.
That's what I'm asking.
That's just the history of their tumultuous relationship.
Correct.
Right.
Yes. So then what part is LeBron being like weird about in this to you? That's my question.
What do you mean? What part is LeBron being weird about?
Where's he crossing the line where that's fucked up?
Yeah, where's he fucking up at?
It's not necessarily what LeBron's doing right now. Stephen A. is just defending his side in this because majority of people side with LeBron and they say what Lauren does, that Stephen A. takes it too far. He gets too personal. It's all on him. The story, there's two sides to every story.
Stephen A. took it too far. I don't think he takes it too far. I think he did. And I think in that moment he was rightfully
he took it too far.
In that moment, I think he was rightfully checking.
But how do you take it too far when
you start speaking about a nigga's son?
When your son plays for your basketball team.
Yeah, but it's different to just say that.
He plays for your basketball team because he's your son. So you're asking us to ignore reality. It's like that the Emperor's New fucking shirt thing. We're all supposed to just make it. We're all supposed to just lie to ourselves and be like, "Wow, this butt naked man is wearing a nice shirt."
If there's this camaraderie or there's this like unspoken law between how we're supposed to act as sport like athlete and media, then we got to abide by that. Like you speak about the game, say he didn't do well. I'd like to see him play. He didn't do it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he was speaking directly just like that and LeBron came at him, I'd agree with you. The fact that he said some shit like, I'm pleading with you as a father, don't do this for you, and like went into a whole diatribe about that, that's not sports related anymore.
This is my thing. The basis to me is these are two people that hate each other. Sound like they've hated each other for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't fuck with each other. To me, whatever they do to each other is fair.
And it sounds
they hate
like
each other.
But it sounds like one person's kept it more professional than the other.
It's just not. What do you mean? Who was that?
Stephen A.
No,
Stephen A's kept it way.
I think they played equally as dirty.
What is Stephen A.
There's
done dirty?
no dirt.
I don't know. LeBron hasn't sat down on Melo's couch and told us yet. Like the way he's telling us.
The
like,
thing is,
the things that he might have done that were dirty.
The thing is, Stephen A. isn't doing that nobody has never done before against like the greatest players ever. Like every great media star, every great media star has a great player that they talk about, and this is the relationship
Where they kind of have a team up. Yeah, right.
It's never like who was talking about Jordan. I'm pretty sure they were saying the same thing. You feel me? Like this is what happens. But LeBron he has rumors of being soft.
He's sensitive.
Those are rumors.
I might agree with that.
He's
a soft
sensitive.
ass nigga.
He's sensitive.
I might agree with a lot of the
Kobe
things.
would never.
Steven
Jordan would never.
I might agree with a lot of
We
things.
don't know what they've
Well,
done.
No,
They
we
probably
know
have
what
done
they
some-
did because Stephen A. Smith has stories of Kobe calling him and being like, yo, I heard what you said on TV the other day. You see this game tonight? I dropped 60 just because of what you just said. He didn't try to get the nigga fired. He got competitive about
And can we even get over that?
But then that was Stephen A. Smith liked him. There might have been a nigga Kobe really hated that was a media personality, and he hated that person and didn't. And he has a different experience than Stephen A. Smith had that worked together. Just like there's media personalities who have relationships with LeBron. I don't know who they are, but y'all would need to.
Is
tell me
trying
that.
to get
If he
somebody
has-
But we gotta, because we keep saying that they hate each other. The only real reason
obvious.
LeBron hates Stephen A. Smith is because he says he's the second greatest player of all time. That's where all
that's
of
the
this
narrative
stems from.
that's the narrative.
That's where
no.
a big chunk of this shit stems
That's the
from,
narrative that Stephen A. put out there. You can't just latch onto that. LeBron's never shown that. Like
that's how LeBron acts.
No, he just don't like the dude. That doesn't mean it's because you think I'm the second greatest player. You
So
can't.
you just don't. So that's
the
even
reason.
worse.
He's not
That's-
going to say
liking a
thinking that's
nigga
the
just because
beef.
you
But
don't
think
like him.
that's the reason a
No,
nigga
that's-
hates somebody?
that
What
was
do you think
crazy.
the reason is?
That you really think that's the reason?
What do you think the
second
reason
because he
is?
calls you the second best player in the world. I hate him
Hell
because of
no.
that. Because I want to be number one.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
so crazy petty
Yeah,
to be
I believe
hating
that.
somebody.
I believe
That's
that.
crazy.
100%.
There's no way.
No,
100%.
It's past that.
That's
What do you think
that's
it is?
crazy.
What happened is Stephen A. Smith, but more than likely, Stephen A. Smith, well, not even more than likely, 100% of the time, Stephen A. Smith was the first person to say something about LeBron that LeBron took offensively, right? No matter what, because there's no reason for LeBron to speak on him. He's the media personality. LeBron, he's speaking on him. He said something that fucked up LeBron. He didn't like it. And ever since then, there could have been disrespect from that point on. You know what I'm saying? It could have never been respectful. It could have been disrespect. We hated each other, but then he said several things that the nigga don't like. That being
That's
the main
the one. I'm telling you, that's the
Hell
one.
no.
That's the one.
None of those matter. It's like you might have a disagreement with
LeBron
somebody,
James spent
but it's
his
like the
whole career trying
disrespect
to
that
be
y'all
Jordan.
engage in afterwards is where y'all never
I think
fuck with each other again. Almost.
I think
And
it's
now
a
that time
mix.
has
I think
passed.
it's a mix. I think majority of it is LeBron and his ego. He came in at the league when he was a teenager. Like the nigga wasn't even developed. So he's in this league. Some people are saying he's the star and like he's gonna like carry this NBA title forever. And then you have Stephen A. I feel like LeBron just took it wrong. Like all the criticism Stephen A. ever said about him, LeBron just took it wrong because the nigga was 19 and he didn't really understand how to view it in terms of how Stephen A. describes it, which is, hold on, a soap opera. He even said this as an example, like, I look at it as like a soap opera. You watch The Young and the Restless, and he was basically saying
Y'all
like,
think LeBron is the only one running around with somebody that he hates like this, and they have this person says something I don't like, and we haven't liked each other over 10, 20 years.
No, he's not the only one,
not the
but
only
he's
person doing
he's
it.
one of the only niggas that tries to do things like this about it.
You don't know
and
that.
We're also
You
painting
literally
this
don't know
picture-
that.
We're also painting this picture like Stephen A. Smith has been antagonizing the nigga since he was 19. You know what I mean?
but even then, it still doesn't cause for LeBron to want Stephen A. to lose his job.
But
It's not enough.
Point blank.
Here's this thing though.
Sports
lose
criticism
his
is not
job.
enough.
Here's
These
another.
niggas don't like each other.
That's weak.
Here's another thing to me, bro.
That's
Some
sensitive
niggas
as hell.
and there's people that are like that.
Yeah, so but keep playing basketball. Like, nigga, that's what the media does. They're supposed to talk.
Here's another thing, bro.
They don't get some sort of protection of not offending niggas though.
This
That's just
segment
not
where he's
real.
talking about LeBron is 20 minutes. 20 minutes, right? So you going on different places to do this. As much as you say you're talking about me when I'm asked about, like to go on these long rants, these long conversations about it, to go to platforms, I'm gonna start looking at you as like you're just using this opportunity to do this. Like, why are you even? Because why is this a conversation at the moment? Why else other than Stephen A?
Is this not the first time he's actually came out and said, I don't like his ass?
He was on the Pivot just recently doing the same shit.
Yeah, but he didn't get that in depth on it.
He
for
did.
real.
They had a whole nother conversation on the Pivot about the same shit.
But it wasn't as simple as like, look, I don't fuck with him. He don't fuck with me.
It was.
It bothers you that he keeps talking on.
It bothers me. He keeps doing it. Like, what is the actual point? If I'm the other side of this, I'm even looking at you like we had a discussion as men. We gonna have this out. We had our thing. We're done with it. We already figured out we don't like each other, and that's it. We gonna move on as men. And if you're supposed to respect me as the player you think I am, and I'm supposed to respect you, we gonna move on as men, nigga. Stop talking about this shit, nigga.
But fuck, no, I don't know. I'm not fully on that either because
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Stephen,
First of all,
I understand that.
That's
what
weak.
washing of beef are you
That's
talking
weak.
about?
I'm
They
saying
had a
that's weak. I'm
conversation where
saying
they
that
said
if
they
we-
wouldn't talk about each other
If
anymore.
no. If we got beef and we're on a national stage, we got beef. We don't want to look at a certain way. We decide that. We discuss that we're not going to do that with each other.
Right.
And that's it. Then we're just not going to do that with each other.
Right,
When did that
I
discussion
agree with that. I
happen?
agree
Who
with
had
that.
that discussion?
I don't think that Stephen A. Smith
The hell is he
holds
talking
that
about?
honor
Just let
though.
him finish, then say
So
it.
like, I get where you're coming from.
That's just crazy.
But I don't put that past Stephen A. Smith.
But that's why I'm saying
And
he's
I don't
not,
hold it against
that's
him
why I'm
because
look-
I never held him
But
to
that's
that.
why I'm
But
looking at the
Lord,
nigga like,
but
bro,
Lord.
what type of nigga are you?
Lauren,
No, but
this
nobody-
story is equally is as much as it is Stephen A's as it is LeBron's.
The same as I don't
It doesn't
hold
matter.
I don't
Talk
hold
about
it
what's
against
going
LeBron.
on in my
He-
life as well.
He might be a nigga that want to get somebody fired. I don't hold that against him.
But
I never put him better than that.
But that's
or more
how-
honorable than that.
You just look like a whole nigga to me.
No,
That's
but
being a
that's the
whole ass
thing.
nigga.
He holds himself to be higher than that. So if he is doing these
That's
things,
what the niggas at the top be doing though. They be at the top saying they doing one thing, and in the background
But
doing
we
other
don't have to accept
because nobody's that perfect.
We don't have to accept their bullshit though,
well,
AJ, because that's what
honestly,
they do.
It's different. Exactly, and it's different levels. Like if LeBron was cheating, okay, whatever. He's not as faithful as he said. Whoa, but this is something.
cares?
Get a nigga fired though.
This getting a nigga. Whoa.
That's different,
okay.
dog.
We have
you fucking
bills
with somebody's money.
It's property tax, nigga.
I believe they fucked with each other's money.
How do you think Stephen A. fucked with LeBron James's money?
By talking about him, by talking bad about him.
You don't understand how him talking
back-
bad.
yeah.
First of all, when you're an NBA
You
player,
think GMs listen to Stephen A. Smith for basketball advice?
It's not about the GM. It's about the public. It's about the stress that they put on. It's
What is
it's obviously enough stress for him to get LeBron out of his feelings.
so when can
But the
honest?
team pays LeBron.
So it gets. We're not playing for. We're not talking about who stops the bag. Who do I get the fuck
But
up
that's what I
emotionally or
asked you.
whatever?
So when can honest takes come out?
They can always come out.
I
It's
don't
just
feel-
you have to be prepared
Yes.
to possibly get fired.
To get
Yes.
five of them.
Yes.
I don't think that's reasonable.
And
I
if
think
that
that
can
is
happen,
reasonable
and,
because we've only seen examples of that.
and if that can happen, we're also allowed to call those people hoe ass niggas for doing so.
Yeah.
So Tone,
we
here's the
agree.
other thing too, bro. If I hear you speak about me the exact same way over and over again, like with the same language, the same few like phrases, you're going on a press run. You know what I'm saying? You're going on a press run now.
I
For
don't
me
put
to
that-
for
I
me to
don't-
consider
I get that.
consistently hear you say, I don't like his ass. We've had problems for a long time. We this and that. Like for me to hear that exact statement a certain amount of times over and over again, this is not just because you're going on a press run at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what are you doing that
Lauren.
for? What's the point? It's cool. They got their own beef. I'm only like, I just don't like niggas like that. So it'll make me look at you a little
But
differently.
if somebody
That's
asks
it.
you a question about something,
Then
that's
I'm gonna
going on
reframe
in
the way
your
I
life,
approach it. I'm gonna
if
be like-
somebody asks you a question about what's going on in your life,
Then you
you
say-
are allowed to answer.
Then you say, hey,
as,
you say,
as elaborately as you want to.
and you say, I've said it before. I don't like him. He doesn't like me. I don't have much else to say. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that we don't like each other, but that's
we
it.
had a conversation.
We
But
had a
that's
conversation, nigga, and that's it.
About
You know I don't like
But
him.
who had a conversation?
They never had that conversation.
What conversation do you keep bringing up hypothetically?
And he actually
What the hell are
asked,
you talking
Had a
about?
conversation in that moment.
He actually
When
asked,
he pressed him at the Lakers game?
he asked LeBron on the show to call him. But let's just play like one more minute of from 44, And I think this will put everything
It's up forever with these niggas, honestly.
in this nice little bundle.
Just like don't
All of those
My fault.
Go ahead.
things transpired. You know this. And not only do you try to paint me as a person that would attack somebody's family, when I've been in this business for 30 years and no one has ever accused me of that. Could I be cool with him? Could I be cool with D-Wade? Could I have been cool with Kobe? Could I be cool with Shaq? Could I be cool with AI? Could I be cool with all the players that I've been cool with all of these years if I would ever do something like that? Now you getting into my character because you pissed off that I don't have you as the GOAT or whatever other reason it is? Nah, that ain't right. And so my point is that with all of that happening,
Hey, pause just for a quick second. I'd refuse to believe that their whole beef is.
It's stupid. There's no.
That
way.
is
But
that is
AJ.
so loose. It's crazy.
But AJ,
that's so like.
But AJ,
you know what I'm saying?
not-
but
not
AJ,
strong.
it sounds crazy. That shit matters to LeBron. And even you said yourself, there was probably something that Stephen A. Smith said
I think it's
that
the
LeBron
disrespect
didn't like.
outside of
It's
that statement.
LeBron was in the
He's
league.
been
when he-
getting compared to Jordan his whole life, dog. And he felt like he finally got to that point where he was like, I feel like I stack up to him. And the public still don't give it to
I
him.
find it hard for anybody of that
That's something that really pisses
that
him off.
stature to like feel like he hasn't heard the most terrible things about him, or like to feel like he hasn't been in that argument.
like a
Somebody like
year-
I've
that's
heard
like
that
a
a million
one-
times. Like
from a regular citizen. But when
from niggas who are not regular.
but when one of the most prominent black media broadcasters
so
in
many-
the world that cover sports
That's not
is
strong enough.
talking bad about you.
That's crazy. That's
And it's not even
That's
bad.
not
They're
enough.
just
That's
saying
not
you're the
enough. That's
second
not
best.
They're saying
They're
That's
saying
not
you're the
enough.
second best. Y'all don't know how
no, but
sensitive
that
LeBron is.
but that's what it shows me. It shows me like how little of a man you think he is, and I don't even think he's like this guy. But it's like,
Bruh, come on,
It's
bruh.
like, come
Yeah.
on, bro,
Yeah.
come on.
That
You think that
bothers
niggas
LeBron.
is
That bothers
niggas
LeBron.
is gonna be doing that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think that
even-
bothers LeBron. These niggas are hyper competitive, dog.
That's
I know.
different.
They're hyper competitive. It's at a level we couldn't even fathom.
Why do
That
you-
shit pisses him off.
But wait, y'all don't hold LeBron to that high of a standard.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like
at all.
you just said, even like a couple minutes ago,
Mm-hmm.
you was like, you don't hold any of these niggas to high of a standard. So why even believe that?
To that standard.
Why do you believe that LeBron wouldn't be mad
At some shit like that.
at some shit like that? You get what I'm saying?
Just because I don't think it's too trivial. I feel like if it was like year 1 or 2 or something like that, like year 1 through 5, that's something to not like somebody over a certain amount of time for. Maybe that's some early in the career shit. But like 20 years later, 45 years old, however old this nigga is, like kids are all grown and shit. Like you'd have been through other life problems. A nigga saying you're number 2 after your long years of success, it's past that. It's disrespect they've traded
It's
back
kind
and
of the
forth.
exact opposite. Because if they're saying that in your first 5 years, it's not even realistic. How could you possibly?
It is
be-
realistic because isn't that how they were talking about him since high school?
Well, they're saying he could be one of the GOATs on some Wimby shit. Like,
Right,
he has
so
been
there's so
one
many
of the
other
GOATs,
prominent
but they were
figures
saying
that-
he was top 5 since
There's
he
so
was
many
in
other
high school.
prominent figures that give him number 1. Why would he even care? There's so many
This one
prominent figures
person.
who like come on, bro.
Hey,
Why would that
he cares. I promise you, he cares.
It's disrespect surrounding it. Just like
Where?
literally-
What
literally-
disrespect?
I don't know. Whatever
What
disrespect they
quote? Nobody can even name a quote.
And can we even?
All this
we can
disrespect.
go. I
Nobody
don't
knows
want to go
one
through
quote.
that right now. We can go
Yeah,
through
I
a bunch of
can't-
different videos. We're not about to watch all these
No,
videos to
right,
prove that
right.
Yeah,
point.
we didn't even finish this timestamp.
And
But
you
it's
can actually
okay.
skip 30 seconds. But to what you were saying, even with the whole Kendrick Perkins, the Bronny situation, Kendrick Perkins was the main guy saying like, Bronny ain't gonna be shit, dog. He need to go to the fish fry spot, serve me my fish. He ain't gonna be nothing. Like,
No,
that's
that
what
is.
he was saying.
He would go in.
I
But
promise you.
Stephen A. Smith gets the brunt of everything. Dog.
Exactly.
It's kind of crazy.
Because he's the biggest and the
Yeah, I
best.
think
He's the
Kendrick-
biggest face.
Was it Kendrick Perkins?
Yeah,
that
Big Perk.
nigga's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
He's
You know,
lucky he
he's
found
big.
that position.
No, he's perfect for that.
I remember when he was on Oklahoma.
lucky.
That was the only time I ever watched him, like for real, when he was on
He was
Oklahoma.
on Celtics before.
Yeah.
But yeah, he do be talking crazy about. He be talking about niggas like he's outside.
He
like,
talks
it's
about
real.
everybody.
Don't
But-
nobody say shit because they like Kendrick Perkins. That's what it boils down to.
Oh, that's just
Exactly. Yeah, he don't like him.
yeah.
LeBron don't like this nigga.
Yeah.
And it's obviously for some, but let's play
he's
a
number
couple
2.
more seconds. Yep.
Publicly, I'll apologize publicly. I ain't gonna do something wrong publicly and apologize privately. You know that. I don't play that game. You own what you own. That's me. That's been my reputation for 30 freaking years.
Yeah.
And then you gonna turn around and come on ESPN with Pat McAfee?
That's right.
White boy who comes on after First Take on the channel that I've worked on and starred on. I have the #1 show for 13 straight years and counting. There ain't a day, there ain't a week, ain't a month I've lost. You gonna come on my channel on a show that comes on after me just to dog me? Nah, we ain't. And what you dogging me about? Be a man. Yo, I don't like him either. Cool. Nah, I have to protect my family. That's the narrative you playing? Yo, bro, when I tell y'all, you can't measure the level of how pissed off I have been over that. There is no level of disrespect that has ever been accorded to me in my life off of what he did, more so than what he did. To try to paint me as somebody who would attack somebody's family, knowing I've never done it, I can't tell you how offensive I find that.
Pause, Lauren.
It's fucked up, Lauren. You don't plead with that?
You think he's
he doesn't,
clean?
because Lauren
You
doesn't
don't
have a
plead
soul.
with
You think
that?
he's only the
No, I
victim?
don't.
You think he's only a victim in this situation
What
between those two?
did he say?
We don't know anything about LeBron in this situation at all. Literally, you don't even know nothing.
And what did Stephen A. Smith say that was disrespectful to LeBron's family? Because that's what this is all about.
I'll ask a
That's
better-
what this is all
It's-
about.
it's
I'll ask a
literally-
better
No,
question,
all
Tony.
I'm asking is
Better question, Tony. What did LeBron say is the reason he hates Stephen A. Smith
Because of
on McPaffey show? Whatever
Or
show
even when
Pat-
you whispered to
Pat-
Richard Jefferson.
He was talking about the whole pleading me with me as a father. Like literally, Stephen
Now,
A.
real
got out
quick.
a lot in that moment.
Real
That
quick,
is a
Lauren.
little check moment. It's not. You don't have to go in to say real strong specifics about a person's family. You just have to cross the line of the boundaries of sports for a brief moment for a nigga to say, "Hey, that's not what we said we were gonna do." Move back in line.
Real quick, Lauren, because we keep bringing up that moment. Do you know what point Stephen A. Smith was making when he said, "I plead with you as a father"?
Yeah, I know the point, but why
What
are you
was the
pleading
point?
with me? But it doesn't matter.
What
Why are
was
you
the
pleading
point?
with me as a father?
What
That's the
was the
simple
point?
That's the simple point.
Because your
That's what
son
I'm
plays
saying.
on your basketball team. You
But
brought
why-
your family into this. What was the point he was trying to make in that moment?
That doesn't.
Lauren,
That
it's
you're
fair.
setting,
doesn't-
that
that-
you're
look,
setting your son up for
that doesn't
failure
work
so
for
that
me.
you can have
But you
a
don't get
moment.
to tell me that. You
Yes,
don't get,
you
no,
can.
you don't.
Because your son's a Los Angeles Lakers player. He's wearing purple and gold.
You don't
I'm not
know-
making
okay.
fun of somebody that's at the house.
Right.
This nigga is a professional athlete.
Right, but
He's
you're also
taking up a
you're
roster
also
spot.
speaking from a perspective you don't know either.
So?
You don't.
That's
You
what the
haven't
kid-
been with me
What
in the
you
gym
mean
with my
so?
son.
They
you
need
don't-
a center.
You haven't been with me, and my son in the gym. You haven't seen what I see.
But listen,
whatever.
But
You-
listen,
you're
do you
speaking from-
disagree with the point that LeBron shouldn't have put his son on the NBA team that he was not ready for?
Hold up,
because he
we
got
don't give a
cooked
fuck
alive
about.
by
I personally don't
Tyrese
give a
Maxey.
fuck about that
Look.
point. He can do whatever he wants. He
Do whatever
run
he
that
wants.
That's
shit.
the major point.
But he
we know
run
you
it.
don't care about niggas
But
that
you
do
don't.
evil
But
shit
look,
as
you
long as
don't
they
get
admit
to.
they
You
evil.
don't get to
But-
dictate that
I
as
mean,
the
that's what
onlooker.
people are doing
You
these
don't.
days.
You don't get to do that as the onlooker. No, you don't.
You are a Los Angeles Laker though.
Yeah.
He's a basketball player.
But you're
We're talking basketball.
But you're not in our household. You don't know what me and my son are
You
doing.
brought
don't know
your
none of this.
household to Staples
So,
Center.
And
I
then you
think-
talk about his
Your
game.
son is on the court.
Then talk about that.
So-
That's what this is about.
No,
You-
it's not.
So here's
Nigga,
the point.
The
Here's-
point is,
I know what
Here's
you're
the
saying.
problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I plead with you as a father. Was if he hadn't said that,
What the fuck?
If he had just made his point, you're
Without-
saying that would have been a lot better. It would have been. There would have been
Make-
no. There would have been no room for LeBron to even be mad.
I'm saying, bro, make your
Pretty
point
much,
without
yeah.
that.
so
Whatever your
ignore
point is
the
going to be.
fact that your teammate is your son. All right, just
Yes,
ignore that
yes,
fact.
yes,
Ignore
yes,
that fact.
yes,
So
yes.
see the emperor and be like, wow. That's
No, see the person on the court playing the game and say he should have done this, he shouldn't
It
have
makes your
done that.
nipples
He's
look
not
so
playing that well. I hope he plays
invisible.
well. Whatever you want to say, but say what you say about the player, and that's it.
No, you turn the blind eye. You're asking niggas to lie.
You don't
No.
think
You're
Stephen A.
asking
Smith?
niggas to lie.
No.
Do you
I'm not
think
asking
Stephen A. Smith has done anything
To
evil?
ignore the truth.
That's not.
Do you think Stephen A. Smith has done anything evil? Like if LeBron is doing evil, well,
No.
LeBron is doing evil,
Evil?
things.
No.
Is LeBron
No.
doing evil things right now?
Yeah, trying to get niggas fired is well, right
if
now.
that's
You said
true-
right now.
Well, just based on your feeling on their not their altercation, but their tension. Because you're pretty much
I
saying
think-
LeBron is 100%, no questions asked, in the wrong for whatever. Like he's doing evil shit to him.
The way he's going about it is
Right.
just like you're asking niggas to ignore reality. You're not being realistic.
But
about
my
it.
question is, he's doing evil things for him getting in his feelings or whatever. Do you think in retaliation, no matter how long LeBron has been doing evil things, that Stephen A. Smith has only been the victim and had not done evil things as retaliation on any level?
to get back at him?
Right.
I don't think Stephen A's done anything to get back at him. Now,
At all?
Nah.
Why?
Because I haven't seen it, and nobody in this room has said anything.
We've only know about it because he's talking about it now, right? Like we saw the court thing.
Well, I mean,
like nobody knew
absence-
about anything until the court thing, right?
Yeah.
The basketball court. So nobody knew nothing.
Wait, nobody knew nothing about what? The fact that they didn't like each other?
Yeah, or their beef or whatever.
Rumors, but
Rumors.
nobody.
Like
It wasn't
like
official.
this just started.
Rumors,
It wasn't
but
official.
we've known
Right.
that we've known they're not friends. Like that, we've known that for a long time. But
I
for
don't
him
put,
to come out and say I
Stephen
don't
A.
like
Smith
the brother,
I don't put Stephen A. Smith that high to where I think if they haven't liked each other for 10 years, that he hasn't done anything dirty back.
but
to
you
LeBron.
can't just assume that he did just because
You don't even have to.
you can't assume that he didn't.
You shouldn't
Yeah,
assume
you
that he
shouldn't
did.
assume that he
You
did,
shouldn't-
but
you
you're
shouldn't-
innocent until proven guilty.
You shouldn't assume that
So
he
he
did
hasn't
anything
even
dirty.
been charged with anything. Why would I imagine a hypothetical?
Because you're still making it your
LeBron's
case.
not innocent. We haven't heard his whole side. I mean, he's not getting proven innocent. He's not being treated innocent.
I don't think
Because we
Stephen
know-
A. is.
But you don't think
fully
all of
off
this?
the hook?
You don't think all of this is
But-
Stephen A. even making a case for LeBron being a bad person, right? Like throughout all this thing, like
This could be a
and
whole
before,
night-
like the whole
Well, no,
diatribe of this, the
that's
whole
just
thing.
that's just a byproduct of him telling his case.
Okay, so
like,
but that's how you frame your case to make it seem like you're just being a victim and you're just presenting. But at the
Right.
same time, you're
Both
doing
people
that,
can do that.
We're both playing certain games at that point, right?
Right.
So that's what that would be.
Oh, but all
However,
you're doing is choosing to believe LeBron's side.
I'm
over
not trying to
Stephen A.
believe anything. I'm saying something I saw about Stephen A. and him not own up to, and nobody else seems to see what I'm saying. All I'm saying is the nigga went out of bounds for a brief moment and did not
No, I'm
agree,
with you on that.
and that was it. And all you got to do is get back in line when you know what you're supposed to do.
And we
that's
disagree,
it.
and that's where we disagree.
And we disagree on
I
that
don't
point.
think it's out of bounds.
But that's why
to
I have a
state
thing with
the obvious. I don't think it's out of bounds to tell the truth. And I don't think
Kendrick Perkins was out of bounds though.
do we? Can we?
Go down to the fish shop, nigga.
I know.
Well, I don't know if he said that exactly, but that is.
He said fish fry, nigga.
That's pretty funny.
And
But-
just
but-
for clarity's sake, we have to look up Stephen A. saying "I plead with you as a father," just for clarity's sake.
Oh yeah, because we do keep talking about
Yeah,
it.
we keep
running
talking
through
about
that
it,
shit,
and
yeah.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it's
think
a
it
30.
weighs on this personally.
It's a 13
No,
second
but this
short.
is where a lot of the narrative that he calls people's family.
I think he
out
was.
comes
I
from.
think he was talking crazy in this though. I do think that.
All right, it's a couple seconds.
But is this the clip though?
So JJ trying some things out there, Stephen A. in Philadelphia, giving Bronny first quarter playing time. Why the face or the hand or the everything that's happening?
They're getting ready to pay some bills.
I'm really, really trying to be as respectful as I possibly can be towards LeBron James. I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad. We love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong. As you hone your skills and you get better and you legitimately earn, which I believe he has the potential to do, I am rooting for Bronny James.
So JJ.
That's
so disrespectful.
Like how he looked up to see if he was live yet.
So
and you have to
working.
understand. Oh, and another major point: Stephen A. has never watched none of Bronny's high school games.
Yeah, he said that.
because if he had, everybody was just going to be asking him how he felt about Bronny, and he never wanted to convolute his problems with LeBron with Bronny because he wanted to keep that separate. He's done a lot of things. He put a lot of things in front of him to kind of.
To be respectful.
To be respectful
To be
and dispel
professional.
any rumors that he would feel some type of way about Bronny because he hates his father.
And he does that with all NBA players' sons. He doesn't watch their high school games because if he pulls up, everybody's gonna ask him, "What's your opinion on this nigga?" And he's a kid. Give the nigga time to develop. Let him get to the pros. Then I'll start judging him. But let the nigga live.
Now, Lauren, is that as bad as you remember?
Yes.
Hold on.
Nigga, I'm telling you, it's not that I don't remember. I've seen this clip a million times. I literally standing on the same point.
What's wrong
Why are
with
you
it?
pleading with me as a father?
No,
if I'm
we
the
can't-
father,
we can't have
why
that
are you pleading me as a
Because
father?
your son's in the league because he's
Then don't
you're
plead
his
with me.
father.
Just say everything else. Don't plead with me as a father for nothing.
But this shit
Let's get off of this because now we're not talking about.
there's no
our-
point- yeah,
it's
there's no
not talking
point
about
in
us.
that.
I'm just saying let's get off of this from the perspective of like there's real no point in coming at me in that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why bringing me into this at all in this way if it's just about my son's performance? Hey, just say I don't think Bronny's ready for the league yet, right? I try not to watch his stuff. I try not to do this. If you want to be this honest journalism guy that you say you are, just leave it at that.
But to say that is to tiptoe around the reason Bronny's in the league.
But why does that? What are you saying with that? Now you're getting into personal
Because
shit.
Bronny isn't good enough to be in the league.
Then say that.
Hold on real quick. Bronny isn't good enough to be in the league. He's
Okay.
here because you're his
I agree.
father. This whole thing is about LeBron James. This is his vanity.
But then now you're getting.
Hold on.
But that's
This is
personal.
his vanity project.
Okay.
Your vanity project
you're
is
ruining my
embarrassing
project.
your son.
Nah,
This
I don't
shit is
think
looking
that.
bad. This is bad for the Lakers. This is bad for Bronny. This is bad for basketball.
Yeah, but why are you? But see, now you're making it. Now it's not basketball anymore. You keep talking about now. You're talking about LeBron's personal vanity problem.
Right,
what LeBron
yeah.
is doing.
That has
You're
nothing
getting
to do with
into
basketball.
personal
That
things.
is
It's not basketball.
It is
It's
basketball.
not statistic
That
related.
is basketball.
No.
It's the vanity. It's the everything's around.
What
it.
is the
It's
vanity?
the public perception, the look.
To do the King Griffey Jr. shit, to have
Right.
your son and father play on the same team, that is basketball. That is
Yeah,
sports.
but you're speaking
That's
to the
on
vanity
the
of
court.
it. You're speaking of the vanity of it.
That happens on the court. You're splitting hairs for no reason.
I'm
LeBron
not.
is having a shit show on the court, and it's embarrassing.
I don't think Stephen A. Smith said. I don't think he said anything wrong.
Do I
I think he said the obvious.
Do I think?
Which
do I-
can be very.
He's saying what everybody else is tiptoeing around
And
saying.
I feel that because I said the obvious once and I got flamed for it. We was out in LA when I said that.
Oh my
I
God.
said the obvious and I got
Do
hit
I think
for
he
it.
went?
you
Do
got
I
hit.
think he went out of his way to go crazy or do nothing? No. Do I think he fell off of the the proper track and went on his own beaten path, or fell off the beaten path rather? I do think so. I do think he started to just say things that you don't need to say that. Like if I'm the other party, I understand why that other party is now bothered. Like I don't want to. What are you doing that for? What's
Yeah.
that for?
And
I don't-
that's just where we disagree. I don't think that you should have to. I don't think you can tell another grown man to ignore his eyes,
I don't think you-
especially when it's his job.
And I don't
to
think you
give
can
his
tell
opinion.
another grown man,
but you can't.
I don't think you can do what he's did.
I think the lines get
think that
blurred
works.
when part of the job is actually building a story around the players. Like, there's a reason why we know about like VJ's like poor cousins in the Bahamas. Like that's a
Oh,
whole
right,
storyline.
right.
Yeah.
Like that has to be said. Like I want to know more. Like is he gonna bring him over here? I don't know.
I mean, but if you talk about that, it's disrespectful.
Find out on the next episode.
His family.
But these are stories. And if LeBron doesn't want to be a part of the story, he has to fucking stop.
I don't know.
If you don't want to be,
Well, LeBron is weaving a story.
like he wants it to be,
Exactly.
he wants the narrative to be as a father and son in the NBA when he wants it to be.
He's
But
acting-
when it's
And Stephen A. Smith is actively going against my story. It's up now.
It is
Trying to
But
build something over
he
here.
only wants
He's
the
trying to build
relation-
something over here.
he only wants the relationship to be mentioned when it's in his favor.
But here's
when it's
There's plenty of people like that.
what I personally
and we can say that that's wrong.
What I personally think I need to do is I need to watch all these podcasts in full so I can understand the reason why Stephen A was here in general. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I need to see that because that's probably a part of context I don't have. Why is he on these platforms? Because it feels like a press run to me, especially with the way that you're regurgitating information.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me feel like this is more planned than this is more just defending myself or whatever, because nobody's attacking you at the moment.
He did-
So it just feels like it's some sort of I'm out here talking about this because I want to get this off on LeBron and this is how it is.
He
and this is
did-
I don't like the nigga and this is what it is.
He did talk about sports and other things.
I'm certain, but I just
But
I mean,
and also
feels-
he's his own entity now.
Yeah,
so
I get
like
it.
he has to like hit these podcasts.
I mean
and
he's
get
doing
his
what he had to
brand
do.
out.
But it's just like I don't think it's a righteous thing.
And
Can
to
I just
agree,
see the? Can I
To
see
tell
the-
his truth.
Can I see the courtside thing?
Oh, this shit, yeah.
Yeah, not everybody's gonna respect that we're telling the truth. He didn't even walk off, gangster.
No, he didn't rehearse it enough.
You didn't get time. It's a one run.
listen,
It was
man.
one take,
One real run.
one take.
That's it.
he's still one of the greatest basketball players, but
Hey,
But
listen,
he's
man, I'm
sensitive.
telling you, this is the last time I'm gonna tell you, man. Stop talking about my damn son.
Yeah.
Keep my son's name at your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, he pulled a Will Smith in that. one.
Partner.
He just ain't smack him. He was probably thinking about Will Smith when he did it too. That's the kind of nigga LeBron is.
Yeah.
Like, let me change the Oscars, Will.
Yeah.
I just refuse to believe that anybody is just only the victim. I don't think after 20 years or 10 years that they've been not like each other, that Stephen A. Smith is only a victim. I refuse. That's just, the odds of that are so unlikely.
You don't think so?
The odds of that are so unlikely.
It's some people out here that's been claiming they're a victim, and
It's
like
so
I believe that they are just the victim. Like what's that one dude, Kevin McCall?
Extremely rarely.
Kevin McCall.
And somebody else, hold on. Extremely
He might be a bad
Yeah, does it happen? Yes, it does happen. Extremely rarely. And somebody that's at the top of the food chain of their industry, I don't think that story applies to them.
Well, but this is also a beef, and beef can be delusional. Beef can be delusional.
Yeah, the whole thing is. That's why these niggas haven't fucked with each other forever. That's why nobody's a hoe for doing. I think they both have done hoe nigga shit to each other. If they've been beefing for this long.
But I think it starts with LeBron. I think it starts with Stephen A. saying something LeBron doesn't like. So now he has a
I'm
beef.
not letting
So he
letting
moves
Stephen A.
weird.
off the fence like he's this saint and this victim.
But
I
you got to
refuse
charge him
believe
with
that.
something. And you can't just ignore what we know LeBron has done.
Yeah, I'm not, okay, but I think he's done. I think if we knew what Stephen A. Smith done, we'd be viewing it just the same. And then now we're at a stalemate. So now let's watch these two niggas that hate each other try to destroy each other. Because that's all it is.
Definitely not saying Stephen A. is a saint just because he's not the worst person in this situation.
I just don't think he's been a victim for however long they've been.
That doesn't mean he hasn't done anything ever.
Because
but maybe with this specific situation,
because there's definitely rumors up about him. You know, he has to be a little bit harder on the black players,
right?
Especially in the past,
right?
So it's he's not an angel, but
no angel.
Regardless,
No no way.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
No way.
Yes, there's.
I was praying that didn't. When I saw 13, I was like, "There's no way we passed 30 minutes. There's no way."
What'd he get to?
44?
40.
That's dope.
Jesus.
Yeah. Actually, 50. Excuse me.
No way.
Yeah.
Stop lying to us.
That was the perfect native land energy.
Yeah.
It would have been better there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn, we wasted it all.
Got to break this into parts.
I don't know. I have to figure it out.
Yeah, like what do we do with that?
I have to figure it out because it got so lost for a moment.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. All right, we're going to native land.
Yeah.
All right, Charlamagne the Guy goes to the Native Land podcast, and to defend Joe Budden, that's the easy thing to say. He did more than just defending Joe Budden. He actually went on there on a separate Joe Budden mission. It had nothing to do with Joe Budden. He went there to completely just kind of fry up this little podcast.
This black intellectual circle.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
To shake some of their delusions out of their heads. Really.
Yeah, it's interesting because I saw somebody's video. I can't remember who it was, but they were saying, maybe Charlamagne told Native Land take shots at Joe Budden in his podcast. I think that was like a stretch or whatever.
That's a stretch.
I think him going to Native Land this week is him eating off of Joe Budden's Thanksgiving turkey. I do think that, or content turkey, whatever,
For
the
sure.
name.
Yeah.
I think, he went over there to eat off that turkey, but then also kind of just like razzle dazzle these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tiffany's out of control. I like her though. I like something about that out of controlness.
Don't like it.
It's not good.
It's terrible.
It's terrible actually.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it enjoyable. Now I couldn't do it every week. There's no way I'd sign up for that. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be good at reeling it in.
Yeah, no. And I just thought how not only I think the most important thing is that this is how I kind of summed it up. I think Charlamagne, he not only went there to expose Tiffany, but he also got her co-host to turn on her. Because at one point, Angela Rye was yelling at her, how about you just stop talking?
Shut the fuck up.
Just shut the fuck up. Andrew Gillum was like, well, I hate this to be like a bashing session, but I said, damn. I said, but this nigga cold. He went there to do his thing and just said, well, niggas get on it,
fucking
nigga.
animals.
The only one who didn't was Bakari.
I think he had the most rational take.
Yeah,
The
he's
dude at the top left, right?
Bottom right.
bottom right.
Bottom right.
Oh no, top left
Top
was
left was wilding too.
Top left was wilding.
He was wilding too.
He was put
a couple times he said some shit where I was
Andrew
like, hold on,
Gillum
bro.
was wilding. He went in. Charlamagne went in. Angela Rye snapped. It wasn't particularly about that.
Yeah.
But it was about like you're ruining this podcast right
Yeah.
now. It was more
You
about
derailing this whole shit. Y'all been talking a long time.
She was pretty combative.
the whole podcast turned on her. The whole podcast.
Which is dope.
There's a time that nigga in the top left just went on a whole like speech about some shit that just felt like
it was not even
just
conjoined.
Oh, he definitely lost
just air. He just lost himself a few times, and I was like,
Yeah, 'cause
you're not
it was-
even really speaking to any points right
Yeah,
now.
he wasn't. There was like at least one moment he just was saying shit.
Yeah, he realized he had to keep the words coming.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what are you doing? Bro?
And she had a long ass answer for everything. Like
She always has a long
for
answer, yeah.
for everything she said. It was like, actually, you know, I go to black prisons and I talk to black people in prisons and woody woo woo.
I care about black pit bulls.
Yeah, I care about black people. And everything Charlemagne said, she tried to combat it with like something that she does it, but better too.
Yeah, right,
Like
right.
not only does she do it, but she goes the extra mile.
She
Because
puts a draw 4 on top of another draw 4.
That's why last week when we were like, I was like, she's clearly better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were like, she's not really saying that. I'm like, no. She really believes this. She's better than all these niggas. And she doubled down in this.
I think she can hit like higher RPM sometimes.
What you mean?
To where like the words are just getting spat at you, so
Yeah.
it feels like a lot's happening.
That's what she's saying though.
I also feel like she doesn't understand some of her ignorance.
Yeah.
Like
A lot
in
of her.
order
At all.
I genuinely feel like if you're smart, you'll call yourself stupid.
Yeah. Often.
And I don't think she'll ever stoop that low because she feels like that's stooping low.
Right.
You know, she's very ignorant when she was talking about how, you know, she doesn't respect people's opinions. And she brought up some homeless schizophrenic dude outside her door.
Yo, disrespectfully as hell.
And she
right?
was like,
I say, yo,
yeah,
you don't respect the guy out front of your door.
I don't
obviously.
Yeah, I don't respect
That was
everybody's
the point. She
opinions.
said that.
Threw the nigga away.
That was the point.
Yeah, that was the point. Her telling us and describing the type of person she disrespects.
So
Yeah.
is crazy.
Mentally ill.
Yeah, bro. What
she
the
said
fuck,
she's nice.
bro?
how do you like somehow make the podcast
He's retarded. But
better?
I'm nice to him. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
She was fucked up, bro.
Yeah, like how do you make the podcast better but bad at the same time? Like she was the best and worst part.
Because she
She
painted
honestly
herself.
was. She honestly was.
Because she painted herself into a corner that she is not the corner she fights from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You paint yourself into a corner of this righteous or this person who is meaning well, right? But that's not the corner you really fight from.
Exactly.
Hey,
Do you
yo,
see what I'm
and on
saying?
some
You
real
really
shit,
want to be right.
on some real shit, Tiffany said, I respect this, Tiffany. You were like, look, I'm not one of these people that get a little bad energy online and just fold. I'm not folding on shit. I said,
But that's the wrong
keep
approach
going.
sometimes.
It is.
That's because you're not.
She's closed-minded.
It is, but she
Yeah.
just she committed to that. I was like, I've been there before, where it doesn't matter what's said. This is where I'm standing.
Look,
and then you just look terrible throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, but you commit to looking terrible.
right, right.
The defensive position, if you're coming directly from that, it's not always good unless you playing defense while knowing what's coming at you.
She's
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
Unless
She was
I know
irrational.
what you're saying, or it's something anecdotal.
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
it
you're
makes
right,
sense.
right.
But sometimes
You got to be being attacked. That's
Sometimes-
really what you're saying. Sometimes she's not actually truly being attacked, and she's still defensive.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's just
That's what
on
I'm saying.
go at all times, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can't, like you when somebody you counter striking, like somebody.
well,
got,
it's just like you being on guard, being defensive is actually you like being in the aggressive.
Yeah.
So, it's,
Right.
but she doesn't know she's putting herself in that corner.
There's a lot I want to say.
But
about
I think the
Shorty.
first timestamp is good money. I think
I got quite a few timestamps.
Which one? You're talking about 50, 51,
Yeah,
43?
go to whatever his is.
the first one is
51, 43?
the first one.
Oh, 51, 43 is one?
Yes.
is that Charlemagne on the source right there?
On the source?
Yeah, you see that on the bottom left.
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that him?
Yeah.
with Wendy Williams?
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit!
Is that Wendy?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah, it looks like.
That's her rack.
Looks that way.
I gotta Google that picture. That looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks like a little pimp and hoe situation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
But it looks
clearly
like
low-
he's sitting on her lap.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, what?
Yeah, let's
that's
just-
his OG.
Yeah, let's get to this first. Hold up. The height, the spirit.
You want to see that picture first?
I got to. Because what is that?
Yeah, because he was on the cover of the fucking source back then.
There it is.
Oh, that's the
Or-
Breakfast Club.
Oh,
It's Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
did they really do that?
It looks that way.
Yeah, that looks real. Oh, but he didn't want to show her
They didn't.
titties.
They didn't really do it.
Or is this? No, it's real because he had it printed out.
Well,
Well,
is it official?
Yeah, is it official or is
I
it
don't know.
real?
It's
Look at-
official.
Is it officialized?
Like,
I
that's
think it is-
real ink.
I think it is official because he printed it out. This had to be old. You know what I'm saying?
Who was that?
That was Charlemagne.
Is this Charlemagne's Facebook?
That's him and Anguilla.
This can't be his real Facebook.
Yeah, Charlemagne the God. Yeah.
Is it a blue check?
It is.
Oh shit! When you and your sis both intelligent.
When the fuck? That's so interesting. I never knew.
Niggas' Facebook is a different
Of course
world.
he's on Facebook, but it's like,
Like here it is.
yeah, what the fuck? Oh, he got this shit posted too.
Yeah.
Hold on, follow Adam, or am I following him already?
I don't.
Follow Charlemagne on Facebook.
Why not? Nigga?
Why not, nigga?
See what he up to.
Yeah,
He
let
even
me
got
go-
shit posted on his story.
Yeah, let me join the 1.4. Yeah, it's clearly being
Yeah, this
used
is
right.
active.
It's being
Yeah.
used right now. Okay, that's funny,
This nigga's incredible.
Facebook is such a different world.
bro. That's what I'm saying. It's so
I
I,
need to
can't
get on
believe
that
this.
shit. I need
I
to see
can't
what's
believe
happening.
this. All right,
Even some
niggas.
bitches.
Facebook making money is like back again. Apparently,
Yeah.
like it's on the.
It's on the rise.
I find in a lot of pages only on Facebook they're doing very well.
You
I
get
think
some-
Mark Zuckerberg's out of court now too, right?
I don't.
Oh, I don't know.
It's ending. I
It's
want to say. I
ending?
don't know if he's
Yeah.
out yet.
So he just might have more time to,
This nigga will never be out there. But let's hit.
I definitely need to get the Facebook thing rolling though, for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I felt like, it came off, very elitist, very Jack and Jill, very, I got my nose up at these Negroes over here. And I don't think that, you don't make any strides in connecting community by doing that conversation in the way that it was done. I feel like, whenever there's instead of calling people out, sometimes you should call people in, and the whole conversation around who's an intellectual and who's not an intellectual. My biggest issue with it was, well, damn, a person who's an intellectual should look at the whole context of a situation before they have a conversation about it. I feel like, Andrew said one of the strongest points last week when Andrew was like, I don't watch this show enough to have an opinion about it. and then he said, but I trust Mark, being Mark to be in spaces where, he knows he needs to be in. And as I'm listening to the convo, and I told Angela that even when she told me that y'all wanted to talk about it, it came up as a topic of discussion. I said, well, make sure you watch the whole thing in context before you just watch a clip of it and then, speak on it for the next 20 or 30 minutes. Because to me, that's what an intellectual should do, right? Like that's what an intelligent person should do. An intelligent person should get the whole context of something before they comment on it, instead of watching like 2 or 3 minutes of something and then actually taking the clip out of context. Because if you watch the clip in context, Mark was actually wrong. If there's a right or wrong in the situation, Mark was actually the one who was wrong in that situation, so much so that he even came back and apologized, the next week. And the conversation just kind of.
And you can skip about a minute until you see her face, because her response, I don't know what her response should have been. I don't know. But I don't think it should have been this. It was very combative. It was very actually, I do research everything. I would hope you don't assume, Charlemagne, that I just come up here and, just wish on luck. You know what I mean? But let's just hear her response.
For stuff that we're not even in, but
well, I didn't hear Charlemagne say that.
No, he didn't. He said Jack and Jill of y'all.
Yeah, yeah. But I want to say just set the record straight, because I hear what Charlemagne is saying, and I think a lot of comments echoed that. My personal background aside, I want to say that as a journalist, before I bring up anything on this show, I want our viewers to know I have indeed done my due diligence. So I didn't just watch the clip. How I prepared for that segment, I didn't pay for Patreon, but I did read the transcript of what happened. I even understood the word in question that was tricky, was allude. I understood that the conversation was about payment discrepancy. I spoke to Mark before I did the segment. I looked at literacy rates before I did the segment. I watched a few clips, or not clips, but segments, different segments from Joe Budden's podcast before I did the segment. And I will say, I stand by what I said. My perspectives and opinions don't sway in the winds of public opinion. Sometimes the cheese will stand alone. I do think there is very much a toxic landscape that is fueled by a lot of podcast bros. But I definitely agree with you, Charlamagne. Before you have an interview with anybody, before you sit down and speak on...
She's trained in corporate. I can tell. She's
Podcast
very
bros.
corporate.
She's trained in like bulletin points.
You know,
language like that fucked me up.
This is something that I have to talk about in
Language
one
like
of
that
these
fucked me up.
videos. I'm sick of all these niggas in the urban space using the titling incorrectly.
Yeah.
I listen to the Bray Idiots. They talking about manosphere shit. The thing that Schultz is involved in. I'm like, he was never involved in the manosphere.
Yeah.
That was the broadcasting. That was the broadcasting era. This whole like they keep throwing the
misidentifying things.
Yeah, the fucking terms. I'm like, these don't go together.
Perfect journalism though.
Yeah, bro. What the hell? Because what did she say?
Podcast bros.
Podcast bros. That's what Schultz is in. But then when Schultz was talking about it, they labeled it as the manosphere. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It's kind of the same thing though, right?
Hell no.
But even
It's
that
like
rhetoric,
terminology to describe the same
even that
shit.
rhetoric, it don't even sound like you coming from like a super objective space. Like
No,
using
no,
language like
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they're different worlds, bro. Come on, bro. That manosphere shit, it was like how to get women. You know what I'm saying? It was like, Schultz and them were not on that. They was on that bro shit. Like all these niggas are my bros. You
Just
know what I'm saying?
those two genres are close to each other.
They're close. It's because they're like they might be like the children of the manosphere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
it's not the same.
It ain't the same, bro.
Not the same.
It's very different. It's the Nelk boys and shit like that.
Yeah,
You know
Logan
what I
and
mean?
Paul are like the
Logan,
bros.
yeah, that
Logan
era.
and Paul. That's
Yeah,
stupid. Logan and Jake.
Yeah. Bradley Martin. That's
All those big buff white niggas.
That's it. That's it.
Those
right
are
there.
bros.
That's it.
Manosphere is the whatever.
It's the whatever. It's the fresh and fit.
The Saint
It's
when
the
he was
Saint in the
doing-
center. Yeah, when he was on that wave, like
Yeah.
this
The
shit was
MTR,
very different.
all of that.
MTR, all that.
Yeah.
So it drives me crazy. It happens a lot. It's only so far it seems to be happening on like Brilliant Idiots is where I see them misusing it, flagrant in those conversations. And now this.
She's so intelligent, she doesn't see the nuance in between. But just go to 5719, I believe.
Oh, real quick, I just want to say this too that I found extremely interesting. Her saying all this like, I did research, extensive research. I read this transcript, sounded a little crazy to me, but whatever.
Read a transcript.
I read the transcript was wild to me. But then she said, think about this though. She thought this was so nigger, this was so monkey, this was so barbaric that she was like, America's getting stupid over these niggas right here. I need to put all this. I need to pull these statistics up.
Yep.
This is why that's the behavior on screen was that bad for her. That she said,
Let me Google the literary.
she said, we are
rates.
doomed.
Yeah.
We're doomed if this is it right here.
And
Like that's crazy, bro. You think low of these people, bro.
Yeah.
You think low if that's your next thought process.
Well,
that's crazy, bro.
And she's not.
And I'm sure there's people that I think like that about that. It's just, just happens to be these people.
Yeah. And in a weird way, like, she's not. I don't feel like she believes. I don't even know if she believes it.
It feels like she's just defending herself.
Oh no,
Like,
she's definitely defending her. She don't care.
It's
no more.
not right. Yeah, it's not right.
She knows in areas where she was wrong, but she can't. She made a decision. I'm standing on that shit.
Yeah.
Staying on that shit till I'm out of broadcasting. I'm not apologizing, no none of that.
Joe Budden is going to be to the
Even
the
though
end
she
of
did
it.
apologize at the end, I was like, man, why'd you do that?
It wasn't real.
Yeah.
It was so like, and it was so quick. It felt like she even had to look like, oh, that was nasty. I can't believe I apologized. You know what I'm saying? It was just ride that shit, man. Fuck it. What else are we going to?
Well, what y'all think about this response here? Outside of that one point, like her
Oh, yeah,
response
it was
just
a-
down that moment.
Well, just then in that moment, she didn't really say much other than Charlamagne, I actually do research and do my due diligence.
It was a little bit combative. I felt a slight undertone of she felt disrespected that he would assume, and I felt like he assumed that she didn't do the research.
He did. He said it.
He said that, right?
He was like, she pretty much got that off a clip.
Exactly.
All right, I got.
And then she even did eventually say that she watches clips and segments. So it's kind of like,
You said 5719 too, right?
Yeah, you were saying Freudian slip, like she didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, like she was trying to like make her research sound more researched. Like
Exactly.
Right. Nigga, you doing
terms
this-
like segment compared to like clip. Like she didn't want to admit that she has contextual evidence. Her contextual evidence is clips. She doesn't watch this podcast in full. She doesn't know the dynamic.
Right.
I could watch the season 6 episode 1 of The Office, but that's season 6. I don't know. I don't know the dynamic of this cast.
Right. Facts.
Yeah.
I have to be honest about that.
Right. Facts. Nope. She can't be. She gonna stand on business, nigga. Yeah, she was standing on this motherfucker, boy. Can we hear the crash out moment? Is that what we're going to next? I want to hear Angela Rye just get fucking furious.
This is the Charlamagne asking a great question. Is this the Stephen A. Smith thing?
Go to 1. Yeah, go to 1-4.
Oh, 1-4?
Yeah. I guess this would be considered the crash out.
Yeah, 104. Yep.
Have to his audience. Like, even if you sit around and you talk about you saying about the guy the person that sits outside of your stoop and they have a lot of misinformation, or you talk about the people that were saying the things about Obama, those people will continue to have misinformation if somebody doesn't go to them and inform them.
But so this is the point that you missed. I'm sorry. Let me just respond, please. This is the point that maybe you missed. I'm saying when I'm trying to inform you, when I'm saying no, that is actually not true about Obama, and somebody say yes, it is. Because, okay, you are not curious at that point. You are not receptive. Right. I can't feel your bucket is full. You don't want to hear what I have to say. Number 2, I'm not complaining about anyone having a large audience. I'm complaining about who his audience is. He has a large audience of mostly conservative white folks, and they are treating him. This is no diss to Stephen. Do you have data to back
that up, Tiffany? Do you have statistics that say Stephen A. Smith's audience is majority conservative white folks?
I do. Nielsen ratings, or his ESPN show, Nielsen ratings qualifies that.
Oh, no, that's ESPN. I'm talking about his podcast, because most of the time when he's spewing political takes,
I don't know his podcast. I just know he built his audience on a majority of white people. So I don't, and I would love to dig into, and I'm happy to come on here next week because I would love to somebody to prove to me that his audience is a majority of black people.
See, that's a feeling, but that's a fact. So does that make you anti-intellectual because you're spewing feelings instead of actual facts?
But it's not even. I'm going to respond to this.
Well, hold on to crash out.
That was a headshot right there, though. Headshot. It was over after that. Then he was just enjoying the mayhem out there. He called after that. Because that's all I was doing after. I said, well, he's done. Let's see what else happens. And then
he could have got up.
Nigga Andrew Gillum said, well, since you done, nigga, let me just pick the body up and hit it again. Nigga, they fucked her up on this shit.
Yeah.
They fucked her up. Go ahead, my bad.
It's not even a feeling, though.
It's literally 5 minutes left in the conversation.
But I want to respond to what he said.
You guys haven't let anybody else weigh in
I'll weigh in, but I'm going to respond to this. He said that's a feeling or an opinion. Not necessarily. It's somewhat informed, because if you look at who his audience, how he built his audience, the suggestion that a majority of his audience would be comprised of black people is not a well-informed one. It's logic to say most of his audience are white people. Are you suggesting that most of his audience are black people?
I don't know what most of his audience is, but I know I started, reading Stephen A.'s columns when he was writing for the Philadelphia Inquirer, when he was covering Allen Iverson way back in the day. And then I followed him to Cold Pizza and First Take and everything else. I think that this new, political Stephen A. with a conservative audience is relatively new. So I would, before these white people were talking about him, it was majority black people in the barbershop that was talking about Stephen A. But I'm just talking about the audience in general. Like, you said Mark Lamont Hill shouldn't be on Joe Budden's show. Why? You said
did I say he shouldn't be?
You actually said he should be on CNN.
Yes. So that's the difference between saying he should not be on Joe Budden. I'm saying he should be on CNN because he should have never gotten fired from CNN. If Mark is happy on Joe Budden's podcast, more power to it. What I said was they lack an understanding of Mark. I felt like he's disrespected on that podcast based on clips that I had seen. What Angela said, and Angela caught a lot of strays for things I said, so I want to be clear. What Angela referenced was a moment where they dismissed his humanity on that show when he talked about his friends being killed in Palestine. And I do think that is based on what I've seen, I do think that is a consistent pattern where I do feel like Mark is not necessarily well received there. But Angela wants to get other people in, so I'll be quiet.
I will say Joe did apologize.
Leonard and Tiffany, it's more than just you two in here. Just hold on. You the one that got a heart. Let me get these dudes in here.
I know, but Joe did apologize.
This is crazy.
But Joe did apologize for that moment.
We gonna get to all that if you two will let somebody else talk.
We can continue, Charlamagne, another time. I'm happy to.
I would love it.
I'm here with 30 minutes to go next time. Charlamagne, to be continued.
Damn. Bakari, go. You were trying to talk 20 minutes ago.
I got till like 1:10, 1:15.
Oh, now you got time.
Shit's unhinged, my nigga. Unhinged.
Crazy.
Now you got time.
Go to 110.
That shit was
crazy.
When I first heard this, I said, this can't be happening.
This is fun though. This is
not
black
on the intellectual
fun.
shit.
30, 40 minutes of it.
Not on the black.
They're not above getting pissed off either.
Oh my god.
They're no different than Mark.
It just takes bigger words.
You said 110?
Yeah, they're no different than Mark. Get mad easily.
Get riled up.
Yeah. Angry beast.
Yeah. That whole breakdown, man. She just proved how her feelings are so involved in this.
She said, you the one that got a hard out. He said, I got 10 more minutes. Oh, now you got 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
She couldn't allow any points.
Everything just falling apart, nigga, in 2 minutes.
Couldn't allow any points to be stated without refuting them.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it couldn't.
Very intellectual of her.
Oh, she had to have that last word, man.
Damn. I wonder where I hope her and Angela is cool.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Very
she
cool.
probably fucking.
I love the way this is happening to her, though. I do.
It's
I love
perfect
it.
for her.
I love that the community is reacting the way they are. I love we all see the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
I think that's beautiful. Now, it did put my my honesty into question as far as how am I biased about certain things? Because I felt Charlamagne was being honest here. But is that because I agree with him? You know?
Two things could be happening. Now, Charlamagne is still Charlamagne. If I see a window to just, these niggas might feed off each other real quick, he's probably not going to miss that window.
I don't even see that.
I do believe.
I just feel like he was being straight. I feel like
I do too, but
my last few displays of Charlamagne have been like, I like what this nigga's presenting.
Well, I don't know. Possibly me too though. I've said the same thing, but I guess if you were trying to protect your friend, you wouldn't back him down and say that's anti-intellectual. You know, that's a headshot. You might let your friend like get a little grace. Like, I know I could walk you down this, I won't because I fuck with you. But it's right there. I got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that he made that decision there, which I enjoy.
But see, I think he just did that from the backs of just like honest discourse in real time.
Position.
Yeah.
I felt like he was righteous.
That's how I got that. I felt that off of him just now.
Everybody else was righteous but Tiffany.
Yeah.
She was very logical, but that doesn't always mean you're
Bakari
right
felt like he didn't
for
want to really
some
be
reason.
Bakari was,
especially after shit started getting turned up like that.
I don't think he was really fucking with niggas.
Yeah,
I don't know if he really
didn't
likes
like that
them
vibe.
Yeah, no, I don't think he really liked them.
He likes more of like a coffee shop. We all talking philosophy.
Andrew
Gillum. Quiet.
Andrew Gillum gets off on being the smartest nigga in the room.
You would too, though.
Didn't he have like a crazy hotel room prostitute, a little bit of drugs? Then isn't that him?
Word?
I don't know that.
I'm pretty sure that's him.
I didn't know he was fun too.
Yeah.
Shit, he's smart and fun.
Hey, right. Let's just Google it real quick. I mean, this is
before we throw that on his name, on his jacket.
I'm pretty confident though.
Yeah, threw that on his degree.
Might as well Google the dirt.
Andrew Gillum.
Andrew Gillum, prostitute.
There we go.
Hotel bedroom.
Oh, the man. Yeah.
What man?
Wait, it was with a dude?
Think so.
Former Florida gubernatorial
yeah.
candidate Andrew Gillum was at the center of a hotel incident in March 2020 that involved a man who worked as a male escort.
There we go.
The incident,
there we go.
So, bingo. The incident led to Gillum entering rehab, coming out as bisexual, and removing himself from public life. No criminal charges were filed against Gillum in connection with the hotel room event. Damn. Had to come out as bisexual.
A suspect.
So what happened? They like blew the room up?
They came there because we got a call for a suspect overdose.
Several small bags of suspected crystal meth.
They found Gillum and two other men, one of whom was in distress. Gillum was inebriated, and the police found several small bags of suspect crystal methamphetamine. That glass.
Niggas up.
Dyson alleged that he and Gillum had met multiple times for paid sexual encounters.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga know how to party.
This nigga's a bisexual intellectual.
Oh, yeah, he's having a different kind of fun.
So that's why I think this panel, I mean, at least I know this about him. Now, Tiffany was saying some shit like, I don't even know these niggas. And I'm thinking, I don't know you either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like what I'm watching, but at least I've heard of these other people.
Yeah.
I never heard of Angela Rye till Charlamagne, but you know.
That's why these niggas can't take this high position. You know what I'm saying?
Because you have to know how to defend yourself if you're in the crosshair. And you can't do that defensively sometimes. You got to be humble.
You speak from this position of like, I want to do better and teach, and we have to be in a certain, like, but you play with the demons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't paint yourself into a corner that you can't fight from, bro.
Yeah.
How you get better at fighting though?
Oh, you become a group fighter.
You know what I mean?
You become a good fighter,
Sometimes
boy.
you gotta get stuck in those corners and claw your way out.
You become a great fighter
and realize, okay, that's how you do that. You gotta challenge yourself.
See this nigga Andrew Gillum talk his shit. Hold on real quick. I got that motherfucker.
But nah, this situation,
this is hilarious.
It's hilarious and sad at the same.
It
One
humanizes.
135.48.
It humanizes smart people.
It makes us look. It's funny
And
how
you might be able to go a little bit back, but that was my last timestamp, so you might be able to pinch it back just a little
I feel
bit.
like
you know
all
what I'm
of
saying?
10 seconds.
Yeah, maybe, you know.
all of this makes black people look dumb. This whole situation.
Nah, man.
Think so?
Well, what's the problem?
Worse than Joe Budden's podcast in comparison.
Yeah, because this is the intellectual.
Because
you can't
these
do
are
this on the intellectual
intellectuals acting like buffoons.
Yeah, but intellectuals can yell at each other too.
Not saying
white
that.
intellectuals do it all the time.
Yeah, but don't take the position like you can't. You
Of
just got
course.
on niggas in another platform for this, right?
And
don't
she's
like-
not honest.
You don't like what?
Just the Skype in joints.
Oh, okay.
Is that a Burger King bag behind that nigga?
No way.
No, it's got to be a
No, it's a book or something.
or a puzzle piece.
It's definitely a puzzle.
It looks like a puzzle
For sure.
Oh, yeah. I think this is him cooking.
Is that egg?
Down. I don't. White supremacist does not deserve to sit across from me. They don't deserve my time.
I know exactly
at
where
all.
you are. All I'm simply saying is we have to challenge our own ego in some of it. And
I don't think it's ego to not
I
want to
think
debate
it's ego
slavery.
when we say this person doesn't deserve to be.
Oh well, then
across
I guess
from me.
I got an ego because that
But-
to me
but only-
that's where I draw a clear line.
I don't want to deride. I don't want to really drive us down in the conversation. I apologize for moving us that direction. This is meant and real love for you, and not just for you, but for all of us, because I have to do it myself. I'm like, I've debated at that level before. I've debated above
Okay,
that
pause.
level. There's no reason.
You can go to 132. We need to go back because this is after he already shit on.
it's already, yeah.
He's apologizing for what we need.
What he already did. Yeah. So yeah, let's go. Oh, let me see. Maybe
Angela Rod looks like she's writing
Let's
notes
go 130.
for everything everybody did wrong.
131.
They about to get an email about this
Let's
shit.
go back that far. Yeah, 131.
Didn't go in those spaces to combat some of the bullshit. I think that we need to be everywhere there's eyeballs. We need to be everywhere our people are listening
131.48. My bad.
because
131.48.
Yeah, my bad.
Good.
Because I was like, why would I screenshot this?
Yeah. So this is useless.
Yeah, 131.46. That's fine.
I have to text you about because I'm seriously conflicted about going on that show. We've talked about it a little
probably
bit.
because of Angela. Stop listening to Angela. Angela probably be putting that in your head.
Trust me, she can testify. I know
She don't listen to me.
I make my own.
She's not
decisions.
intellectually curious about what I have to say
Not
on this
about
topic.
That. I'm not
On
about
this
that show
topic.
because
I said on this topic.
Angela think we all need to be on there or it's a no go. So that's something different. I think Angela should.
That was the agreement.
Yes, but I have conflict about going on that show, Charlamagne, because I think it is dangerous the way that they are platforming literal white supremacists, and not everybody deserves my
God. Why
audience.
did I
Not everybody
screenshot
deserves
this?
my debate. And
Who they
so
talking
it does feel icky to me. Like I'm watching
pause real
people.
quick.
They're
I think
talking
that-
about
they're
going
talking
to
about
platforms.
like Pierce Morgan, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
going to other
they platform
platforms
white
where there's like,
supremacists.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's 132.
Yeah, she's not very intellectually
132,
curious.
132, 28.
She doesn't want to talk
But I
to
love that in
racists.
all of these clips, even though they're the wrong clips, it's riddled with her like
just saying
defending
shit.
herself.
just defending shit and
Yeah.
defending shit against things that she doesn't want other people to do type shit.
Like at a certain point, does everybody have you painted wrong?
Right.
It's impossible.
It's coming off as a manipulator.
You said 132 what?
She's mean. 132,
Smart
28.
and mean.
This is the start of it, ain't it? This is where we were just at.
We were at 135 before.
Nah,
My
it's not.
nerds
We
got
was at 132.
We were at 135.
There,
That's
when
ego.
you are getting to the point where you're debating slavery, something about that does feel beneath me, and I don't think it's anything wrong with feeling that way, or even.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh.
You just pulled a her.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck with you.
I didn't want to hear. I didn't want to
Just
hear.
admit it. Admit that
Because
you're
I
wrong.
got timestamps, but I can't remember what they were for. You know what I mean? I don't want
You was just like, moving and grooving when you was
Yeah,
getting
and
them.
then when I put it into the computer, I marked the areas because I wanted to pull those out.
Yeah.
But,
Did y'all?
I think we've seen enough to paint her in the
Did y'all
bad light.
expect Charlamagne to take this angle?
To defend Joe Budden? Well, I didn't really get the chance to not see that because when I saw when it happened, Shig Smooth was like, "Yo, Charlamagne defends Joe Budden,"
and that's the thing. It's
so then it was already in my head what happened, so I didn't even really get to think of it like that.
And that's the thing. It was put as defending Joe Budden, but
he said it.
He was just on the right side. Like it had less to do with Joe Budden and more to do with like how she develops her ideas, and why she believes what she believes.
I think it was less of that and more of he was just trying to eat off that turkey. That was a part of his Black Effect Network.
And I think that is why I think that's your painted.
I think this is Black Effect Network at the end of the day. Like this is a nice little spike for us. Let's, even if it's hate, let me get over there, double down over there, and boost that up. Like I'm a nice little spike. So he was on the right side in terms of like what actually happened.
What the truth was.
And it's only going to help his business.
Yeah.
By getting more streams. So I think that's what the main thing was.
Yeah.
And then it was just easy after that.
Yeah, because this woman's delusional.
I like her. She's unmarried for a reason.
It's the first time.
She's not married for a reason?
Oh, yeah.
As
soon as she started
never
talking,
say
I said,
that to a black woman.
Let me look at her finger. Yeah. Can't nobody deal with this. But I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Let's put her up against another foe. Joe Budden, she lost that quick. We didn't get to do this, but Angela Rye, everybody kind of disowned her. Angela Rye pretty much said, I keep catching heat for what she said. I didn't even say that shit. So she just straight up.
So I know we both light skinned, but
just throw her off to the side.
Yeah.
Charlamagne was on his side, and Andrew Gillum was like, well, you know, I hate to go down this path, but you did some fuck shit. You know what I'm
The dude at the bottom was like, for some reason, my face was in the thumbnail. I didn't even ask for that.
I don't even fuck with you niggas. Like, I'm getting heat for some shit that y'all was talking about.
Yeah.
He looks like Cash Patel.
Hey, that nigga Andrew Gillum said, hey, my nephew or something like that. What did he say? Somebody at the barbershop.
I didn't know this was a problem until somebody told me.
At the bar, he said some shit like at the barbershop, bro. I just remember when he
unsubscribe from them.
I remember when he said it. I said, yeah, this is this is it right here.
It's going too far.
This is madness. Like, I'm not gonna watch this podcast. That's the thing with like Spikes. You'll come for this one. I'm not gonna stay. She definitely didn't help. She definitely didn't help. Now, I would watch, if they ever titled anything, Tiffany Goes In, I'm watching. But they would have to start like titling things like that because I like my crash out dummy right here. You know what I'm saying? Should crash out, don't mean nothing. I'll tune in for that because I didn't realize how committed this woman was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dying on hills.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's always nice. That's why no matter how long I might not watch Hassan Campbell, I'm gonna get a good crash out. I gotta check in with this nigga. Let me see what he up to.
Yeah.
He outside, 20 degrees in the. What's up with these niggas?
He got a new hairline.
You know what I'm saying?
Breaking glass bottles.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
He got a new hairline.
So I would watch if something like that happened. You know what I mean? But I have no need to just like check in every week. Like, oh yeah, I gotta hear what they talking about.
So I want to ask you a question, AJ. The perspective you see Charlamagne coming at this from, you don't think it was a malicious one though. You just think it was like a win-win-win.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too many wins.
Too many wins.
Yeah, I'm on this side where I think y'all were wrong. Apparently, Angela Rye apologized to Flip behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, Flip talked about that.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
That's how you build a
They talk about
coalition.
it, yeah.
nigga.
And yeah, there's
Charlamagne definitely framed it like he didn't want to do this. He didn't ask to do this on the show.
Absolutely not. That I don't believe that.
You don't believe
he
that?
had to eat off that turkey. What?
You don't think Angela Rye was the one who was like, "Let me get on the show," or "Let's do this here"?
Angela Rye was telling them to come on.
That's what he said.
I believe
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe it.
I was telling him to come on and have that conversation.
Like, yo, Charlamagne, come on, let's talk about this.
I believe he would have wanted to. I believe he would have wanted to go anyway.
I don't think he would have asked her going up there, which is the tricky
side of it.
landscape,
Oh, right,
which
yeah.
is what he's trying to play.
But I know what you'll do though. You know what I'm
But
saying? Yeah,
technically,
like, I text you because I know what you're gonna do. I saw this happen. Let me text you. Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
And you know it's gonna come up. You know what I'm saying?
But technically, Angela asked him. And so he obliged.
Right. So
it's not like he was like, hey, I need to talk about this with y'all.
Right. It's a turkey that niggas don't want to leave. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the business aspect, because you can't forget about the business.
Yeah, if he wanted to frame it a certain way for me, he got me with that because he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to talk to you about this on the side, and he got me with that one."
Yeah, no, it's
he said that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. I just didn't.
You just did. It didn't register for you. Yeah. It's like,
yeah.
You don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's literally, he's like, yeah.
Right. Because I mean, I know this nigga does like to have a lot of conversations. Like, I know that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I believe he would have had it anywhere, but why not? You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
It is a win-win-win. It's
just win-wins all around. Yeah.
You would lose to say no.
Right. Yeah. I'm not that committed to it.
I feel that.
With a little bit of evil in there.
Shout out Tiffany though.
Shout out to Angela too. If y'all want to see more of Angela, watch our Patreon.
Yeah.
Or watch LOY the show. Please watch LOY the show. By the way, almost at 500 subscribers.
Oh yeah, let's get that. I'm gonna do collaboration again too.
And don't forget to be an intellectual and leave your hashtag office hours if you haven't already. I know some of y'all in the live chat just chilling, enjoying the episode, haven't even liked the video.
Lurking.
Hate when y'all do that.
No loitering.
Tiffany needs to get her act together. Tiffany, if you need some advice, you can hit me, J Nobles, JJ Nobles. That's my IG, and I can give you some advice because that's what I do.
Yeah, call that nigga when you get free.
Yeah.
All right, Gil's Arenas, which is it's not Gil's Arenas anymore. It's
The Arena.
The Arena.
The Arena.
So Kenyon Martin goes off on Gil for letting Kwame Brown disrespect the cast.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
I didn't see this.
Pretty much what happened was
I've seen it.
Gilbert Arenas was on a live stream with Kwame Brown and Anton Daniels. And Anton Daniels was kind of like giving him his flowers. And he was like them other two bums that you be with, like, them niggas ain't shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And Kwame Brown.
Oh, yeah, I did see this.
But then at the same time, Kwame Brown also said, yeah, without me, Gil ain't shit. And then Gil never said nothing to the dude that disrespected, them in that way, but he just responded to Kwame
to what
Brown.
Kwame said.
Yeah, he was like, let me check this nigga real quick. I think... Damn, I just closed this thing. Hold on.
Gilbert better stay. He better keep his mouth shut, nigga. The NBA. Fed's doing a sweep.
Skip to I think it's. Yep, you can go back. It's around there. Yep, hit that. Right there. Yeah. I
think Gilbert was.
It's gonna be in this area. Yep. Right. This is the original conversation that they had where Gil was talking to the nigga Anton Daniels and Kwame Brown.
Oh, seriously, this is honest to God truth. This on everything on my father's grave. I said Gil is a genius. He about to take on all of these other ESPNs and all of this other shit, and he don't need nobody to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like from a content creation perspective, how you built the brand, how you put your homies on and shit like that. I salute you, and again, I think that you're great. But then
I'll tell you what, let's put some clarity on it. Now that we know he don't own, but 50% Underdog put them other people on. But we got to give them a shout out too. Let's give Underdog a salute too.
Here's my thing. Because I look at you as such a great businessman and as a great content creator, my expectation of you is higher. Because I don't look at you. I know you a contributor on the show. But I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't look at you in the same vein that I look at the rest of the niggas that's on the show. Because you the brain, right? You the brain. Without you, none of them other niggas exist in my mind. It's plenty of niggas that start a basketball podcast that ain't popping at all. That shit is trash. Let's just keep it 100. So
and without me, Gil don't exist.
So here's the thing. It's like, no, man.
It's the other way around, Kwame. That's what you said, Gil.
Wait, Antoine, let me check him real quick.
Okay, so that's what Anton Daniels said.
Yeah, shout out to this creator too, because let me see his page. I can shout his page out.
Self-talk?
Yeah, self-talk. Self-talk. Yeah. Y'all follow him already?
Yeah, I've seen this shit before, back in the day, he used to post so much Kwame Brown content. I thought this was Kwame Brown's
I thought it was
YouTube.
Kwame shit at one
I thought
point,
this was his YouTube.
Because there was beef. Him and Gil was going back and forth and shit.
Yeah.
I thought,
and it was being hosted here for real.
A lot of the shit was popping up here for me.
Which is why this video is so popping on his page compared to like some of the other things.
For sure.
Kwame Brown is bread and butter over here.
Nigga, I thought it was Kwame's channel.
Yeah, that is crazy. No, that is crazy. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just subscribed like for the first time yesterday. I'm here though, you know what I'm saying?
He's fully like the
right, yeah, I like it. You know what I'm saying? That was a little crazy. Also, Kwame looked like this whole thing kind of look like a hater conversation too.
Yeah.
Kwame became known for being the worst player and then later in his career being a hating ass nigga. Like that's literally his life cycle. You were bad when
bust life.
You You were supposed to be good, but you were bust. 20 years later, you hating for what was the reason?
But you're skipping a real big thing. He became a punchline for being bad at basketball.
That was it.
Shit.
Like Stephen A. Smith kind of ruined his reputation.
But he was also bad. He also wasn't performing well on the court.
He was really bad at
so
basketball.
it kind of makes it easy for him.
You saw me about to try to link something.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah. And it was also about basketball. It wasn't about like smoking crack or anything.
Yeah.
But Kwame was terrible.
Damn.
He was ass.
Yeah, that was just weird. I mean, I guess
relatively
Gil getting on this like live stream to talk about him, I guess, changing the Gil's arena to the arenas, expanding to the network, and selling or giving away 50% of his brand. I guess that's what they were saying.
And then they got the football show called The Gridiron. I think, right?
With Skip Bayless.
Yes,
that's doing well.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's a pretty
For
good
real?
show.
I love that show.
I don't even watch football, but I watch that show.
I love that show, bro.
Damn.
I haven't watched it yet.
So why are these niggas hating? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if that was the deal he made to go, 50-50, I don't know.
I love hearing Skip talk on that show, bro.
That doesn't even feel real though.
He's so patient too.
I love hearing Skip
because
talk
most
on
of the
that show,
time everybody talks for like 15 minutes and everybody like when Skip goes, he gets his 20. Everybody shuts up and it's just like wow, like
it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, because Skip is also not in that Skip Bayless character no more.
No more, no.
I feel like he's just really just like
getting his
this is what I
takes
think.
off that he want. Yeah,
He's
I like
so
it.
personal
I
now.
love
He's
it.
enjoying
And I
himself.
always fuck with Skip.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Always,
Yeah.
low-key. Even when niggas hated him. I was like, I fuck with Skip. He's funny as shit to me.
Right.
Yeah, nah, even when Shannon was trying to make him seem like he was a demon or
An
something.
evil guy.
Yeah.
And now we know who's really a demon.
So you talking about Kenyon?
Shannon really kind of shucked the jive to get on. Shannon. When he
Shannon.
was on there with the Black and Miles and shit. That was crazy.
Well,
But that
I
wasn't
wouldn't say
that was
he
him,
didn't stop the jive. He never stopped the jive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't know why. Like I get surprised at his job.
He's
no, you know what I'm saying?
He's still.
That's what made him.
This is the same nigga with the Black and Miles and the backwoods and the Pepsis and shit.
But that's what made
And
him
the-
a commodity. Because he came on and he had that southern twang to his commentary.
Right.
Yeah.
Smoking on that bright. Like
Yeah.
He's the type of South that is raceless. It's the South. You know
Just-
what I
it's
mean?
the
It's not like
happy
a black. It doesn't feel like he's making a character of black people when he brings some Hennessy and a Black and Mild for some
Because
reason.
he's being himself.
And it's also if you from the
Well, I don't know, man. There's a little shucking and jiving in there. We can get.
Nah, I think that's how he get down.
dog.
I think that's how Shannon really gets down for real.
It's the South, man.
Yeah.
You Southern nigga.
I don't know.
It's probably worse
It
than
could
the
be,
locker
though.
rooms back in the day.
Possibly.
But yeah, shout
Okay,
out to
so,
Gilbert for.
But where's the Cavs going back in on Gilbert for not defending him?
Yeah. So this is it's
Right
Kenyon Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, he right when he get back on the show.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name, the chunky dude. When you was on there with Kwame the other day.
Nigga got pressed him.
Low? Low? Oh, I don't know his damn name, whatever he is. Yeah, like he just like y'all chatting and this, that, and the third, and we just kept straight, like on there calling niggas nobodies and shit like that, bro. Like, nah, like that ain't more than a nobody. He was praising you for being who you are, and in the same breath, gonna be like, yeah, when them other dudes on the shows and nobody, they be nobody without you. Nobody. I think I'm been somebody for a long time now.
Shout out Jesse J.
Oh,
Not low.
Whoever
That was what you said with Kwame.
Yeah. The dude, I don't know his name, so obviously he's a nobody.
Sounds like nobody.
He's a nobody. So when we call praise for, so I just wanted to be known that like we ain't.
Who is it?
I don't. I don't know his name, and I don't care to remember his name. But
Anton.
Whatever he is, though he was on the live feed with him, Kwame the other day. He was praising Gil for for being who he is, creating the space, and Gil was explaining about the logistics of the business, this, that, and the third, and he went on to say like, yeah, without Gil, them dudes is nobodies without you, like. No, dude.
Hey, man.
Not him.
I
Right?
ain't shit without you.
Nobody's like we didn't play in the league. Yeah. Like Gil made us who we is. Like we some niggas. Like we some niggas off the street that grew up with Gil. Like we carry Gil fucking bag and we.
Well, I am a nigga off the street.
I got a job for you. Oh, okay.
Is Gil wrong for not defending them?
Shaking his head the way he did a little bit, maybe.
He's dismissing it.
Yeah.
The way that he like dragging like, oh, you talking about that?
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
That is disrespectful.
You just like, that little thing when they was
like that a couple days ago. Oh yeah.
You still stressing about that shit? That shit. That was 2 days ago. Nigga.
That was a little fucked up.
And I will say,
I understand why my fault. I understand why he didn't defend him in that moment though. He truly got distracted.
I think so too.
But
From the
even
Kwame
when Kwame
thing.
said
The
it, his whole face was like, "Nigga,
Yeah,
what?"
I do think there was a distraction moment.
Yeah, it was a nice deflection.
Because it's literally no question that the cast members are part of the reason why.
Right.
Like Gilbert by himself is cool.
Right.
But it's really
the whole thing.
Swaggy P, his literal underling, like for years was just next to him.
Well, that's on some NBA rookie shit. But Swaggy P is his own character himself.
Well, but it's it's them attached
I know what
to
you're
one
about to
another.
I know what you're about to say.
What?
He was about to say dichotomy.
Oh yeah, he wanted to so bad.
It was on the edge, nigga. I heard it.
But shit, even the nigga like Kenyon Martin's got his own lore.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
got his own reputation. I played
little-
against his son in the
They're
AAU
all
tournament.
NBA players.
Yeah,
They're
they're
all
all-
old, so it's like we're all NBA players at the end of the day, like off the rip. You
I'm
know what
glad
saying?
you showed me this clip just now, though.
You just a YouTube nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
From
yeah.
Oh,
Anton Daniels like saying that, okay. I mean, if it's up with a nigga, it's like you ain't never been shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that about Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck him, he never been shit anyway. Like, but you beefing with him. But come on, man. It's not that crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're obviously not nobodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, hell no.
I think he did get distracted. He should have used that opportunity though, there.
Right now, just now, yeah.
To just like
To be
not,
like, y'all not nobodies.
or not even that, at least not act like he didn't know what was happening for the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh yeah.
I
That-
think it would have
that
been I think it would have been more pressure if everybody else was also upset. Like Brandon Jennings didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
It felt like
and
nobody-
Nick Young
nobody
agreed
saw
with
it.
Anton.
Yeah, nobody saw it.
Yeah.
Because I
Except
didn't see it
King.
either until this just now. But I remember this crash out, but I didn't know what it was coming from.
Yeah.
So seeing this now gives me proper context.
Yeah. So the fact that nobody else in the room knew, he was like, well, I ain't about to tell him what happened.
Yeah.
They can all watch
But he
it
also
later.
wasn't sure what it was because he was like, you talking about Low? Because he does a lot of like internet content with Low.
He streams
from
a lot.
playback.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So that's why he was like the round nigga. As Kenyon was like, yeah, who that round nigga was? And he was like, who, Low? Because Low was just a bigger nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then when he figured out, oh, you talking about the Kwame shit, that's when he was like, okay, I hear you, but okay, you talking about that. And just left it alone.
We might need to talk about, that might need to be a subject, just the run of Playback. Playback went crazy for like 2-3 years and then just was like, all right, we're done working with each other. You remember that? Playback?
Yeah. Didn't they take a risk on like doing
Podcast?
Yeah.
Well, they did have a podcast.
Yeah, he started a podcast.
Well, not
They had
that.
moments on their shit too.
It was because they weren't official players. They were just like YouTube guys, right?
Right.
Like what were their names though?
It was Agent Zero and Low.
Agent 00 and Low.
That was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Playback, and then I can't remember what the podcast name was. That shit had moments though. That was when that had a couple moments.
Yeah.
Couple moments. I think one had Lil Yachty, the other one was like Sneeko. Big moments, that's all I'm saying. There's more people there outside of that.
It was probably
but
too much for them niggas.
I think it was.
At that time, Agent probably had like 3 other channels.
Yeah, and they doing
No,
shit
they were
for
going
it.
crazy about that.
Yeah.
Streaming that shit.
Excuse me.
Got 2K microwave videos to produce, nigga.
Yeah, it was a little dismissive, but I thought this was interesting. Because y'all know I don't watch full like Gil's Arenas.
Yeah.
But I do, but it was funny that this came up. The only reason I put it in there as well too is because that other one that I have. So if you go back to the note, I've been watching Gilbert Arenas on Vlad though. I have been watching those parts as they come out. And they're pretty fucking good. But he's talking about how he's talking about Skip, but then he's also talking about like right here, smack dab in the middle, but how like he's breaking up his YouTube channels, like changing the name on these. Like we're gonna start expanding shit out. Put this show over here. It's kind of going through stuff like that. Honestly, I think if you start right there, maybe just start out, right there. That's good.
Shoot.
Yeah, because it's Jordan. Right? It just looks like what they call Mexican Jordan at that point.
A little bit.
You got that same hat, right?
Go back to like a minute, maybe.
Got that same hat, right?
Right there.
He's not wearing a hat.
Gil's Arena is the name of the channel. Then we have Gridiron. You see, it kind of seems weird to have another show under a real show's page, right? It's like having a signature shoe, but you're under Jordan.
Right.
Jordan's a human.
Yeah.
Right. So you lose your name to Jordan.
Yeah, nobody has a hot Jordan shoe.
Yeah, because it's Jordan.
Right. It just looks like what they call a Mexican Jordan at that point.
Yeah, it's just Team Jordan. Like, no, these are Mellows. Yeah, Team Jordan.
It was crazy, right? Because I had just a side note, I had Lord Jamar on my show, right? And he wore some like Team Jordans. And for the first time in my life, hundreds of comments. Mexican Jordans. He got on the Miguel Jordans. He got
the Juan Julios.
Yeah, the Juan Julios.
Yeah. But that's true, because no matter if you're Melo, if you're Tatum.
You're right. The Melos are Mexican Jordans, right?
That logo is Jordan. That's that nigga right there. We know who that is. So that was the thought of it. So it's like, okay, we're going to brand the channel as The Arena. The Arena is the network. And then in the network, you got Gridiron football show, and then you got Gil's Arena, and then whatever shows come after. That was the thought of it. Don't know if it's right or wrong yet, right? Because basketball season's coming out and Gil's Arena's coming back.
Yeah. And I'd actually run into Skip. Okay. I actually want to get him on the show. I think it'd be a cool little...
I got you. I'll hook it up.
Cool. That's what it is.
I think they just should have... I mean, hey, if you happen to listen to this and take advice, I think you should separate them. Because that's why we separated our... Like, everybody...
Yeah.
And it's not like these niggas can drop the promo and they're monetized.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're not talking... Like, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? It's all easy.
Yeah.
Like... But I mean, obviously, it doesn't matter. No matter what, they're gonna watch it and know where to find it. You know what I'm saying?
They're big enough to where it really don't matter.
But it is interesting to see what he's doing though, because I remember being super impressed when he got Skip.
Yeah.
And he's just continuing to. He's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that was that original conversation that they were having with him too, where they were like, he's competing with ESPN, but now he's partnered with Underdog Fantasy. They're trying to like diminish that because he did some sort of 50-50 deal with them, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand. It just sounds like they're just hating. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because he gave away, because he started on his own and then gave 50.
He had 100%.
He had 100%, and now he has 50.
Yeah, that is a pretty big jump. But I mean, what he's getting back in return might make it worth it.
Dame Dash, especially
if his major goal is to expand this way.
And that's the plan that they have with them. I think the upfront check is what'll get you.
He might also need the assistance of a larger establishment.
Right.
To like run it properly.
But they might
scale how he wants
maybe to get
man.
half of it. They might have gave him 500,000.
Or to even have the money to pay a Skip Bayless.
That was disrespectful.
That was very disrespectful.
Or 300 million for maybe half or something like that.
Well, you think they give him 300 million for the whole?
That's a lot of bread.
That's a lot. I know it's a lot. But I'm saying
that's not enough.
That's not
It's not enough?
That's not enough.
What?
Up front for half? Right now, in my lifetime, I can go ahead. The deal is for 400 million. Let's say 400 million.
Why? For half of Gilbert Arena's YouTube channel.
Here's the
what
problem.
we're talking about, right?
Just the branding.
Here's the major problem.
The arena.
The arena, yeah. And then together from here.
I don't know.
And then together from here, we grow everything.
That might be too much money, dog.
I don't know the specifics of what they're doing.
Maybe it's 200.
That might be too much money because, like, were they on track to even gross that amount of money by themselves?
300 mil is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
200.
That's still
200
crazy.
is insane, dog. Get down to like the tens of millions.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Tens of millions.
Well, what's the number for giving half of your business away? What do you think the number would be?
Depends on your business.
Yeah, depends on your business.
But in this context, I don't think that they'd be making hundreds of millions.
It's no official number
by themselves.
They said 30, but he's also co-producing it. Oh, he's also producing it. So, I mean,
a recent report states he wants a new deal for his show Gil's Arena to be worth $30 million per year. According to Threads, he is partnered with Underdog on a new show, which he will co-own and produce, but no specific figures for a contract have been announced. But
so you think a 5 year, 30 mil is what you're saying?
No, he said a year.
I know, but yeah, he said per year.
Which is why I jumped to at least minimum 150 million. I feel like he's
That's
playing.
What I was asking.
I feel like
I feel like 5 year contract. Though.
Yeah, that's why 300 don't sound crazy to me.
Now, is Gilbert Arenas high?
I don't think so. That nigga shit is huge.
Yeah, but $30 million huge? How many $30 million podcasts exist right now?
It's also for Underdog too.
$1 million worth of game if you ask them.
What?
I said $1 million worth of game if you ask them, but
but they self-titled.
It's for Underdog too, though. like it's for the marketing of Underdog too. Like
Underdog Fantasy.
They're getting. Isn't that
that's gambling?
That's betting.
Gambling.
So
Gambling.
already, not only do they have
the numbers are inflated.
they have unlimited money, but the purpose isn't. The purpose is to get niggas on this app, which will happen if every day they see Gilbert, they're seeing the Underdog emblem.
Even if the
300 million though,
yes,
it's unlimited money, dog.
It's gambling money.
Well, no, don't harp on the 300. Don't harp.
Well, but you can't just say $300 million.
150 is a lot more reasonable because 5 times 3, 15 is 150. So 30 million, 5 years.
And who is he partnering with to make this happen again?
Underdog Fantasy, the same ones he's been with. Yeah. The same ones he's been with for like the last 5 years, it feels like. It feels like he's been with it for a while.
I just don't know if...
And mind you, this is just Gil's Arena. You also got to remember he made the joint with Skip happen too. Like that's only in years, the first 6 months, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think it's in a year. So it's like, we know that shit'll be big. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, yeah. I don't think it's going to be a bad show. I don't think it'll do bad for sure, but big.
It's just 50% is a lot.
You got to wait and see.
It's a great show.
Because even when you watch it, like, it doesn't feel like Gil should be there.
He's not always there.
Yeah,
anymore. Now that it's not,
he's not always there. But even when he is, it's like all of his takes on football are basketball analogies.
Well, this is the thing.
That does happen.
Like he hasn't got out of that NBA world.
Okay, Skip has a proven track record.
For sure.
So Skip is there. Like that like it's simple as that to me. Like, of course the show will work.
But
Skip is there.
Like, but Skip, this isn't the Skip from back then.
He still has those, and then he's gonna build new ones.
Yeah, but just in terms of like his popularity and how many people watch Skip Bayless now. Like there's a reason that, Shannon left, and like certain situations happen in Skip's career later on to where he can end up at a place like this.
That's why they need to separate it.
Oh, because we're all on this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think his idea is this: like you go to the arena, like you go to ESPN.
For sure.
When you go to ESPN YouTube, you'll see First Take.
Yep.
You'll see Brian Windhorst.
That's
whatever
what
show
he's making
on.
something bigger. He's trying to do something expansive.
So it can all fit on the same channel, especially because it's all sports.
It's all sports. He's trying to be a bigger broadcasting network. He's trying to. This is actually what the new media is. What the conversation around new media was. Gil's actually doing that.
He's gonna have a Patreon soon.
Like, you know how all the basketball players had podcasts, they called themselves We're the New Media?
Mm-hmm.
No, Gilbert Arenas is taking that and really running with it.
Yeah.
You always split them. I don't know. You always split them. That was the mindset years ago. Vlad talked about that mindset. I want to look at this as like a TV show. Like you're running programming every Monday through Friday. Like these things are happening. That was the old way. That's not how you win, maximize. Then you work the most with the algorithm. These people already have a cheat code because they already have success. Mm-hmm. They're legends and things of that nature. Like, and they're already proven. But no matter what, you can't beat that. Like, if they're separate, you're doubling the money every time.
You are.
Period. It's just, it is what it is. Like, you put it all on one. Yeah, one is a powerhouse, but you could be making that twice immediately. You're not in 6 months or a year. Yeah. These people make it immediately. They drop the promo, they're monetized.
I agree with the separating. I agree with the separating part of it,
and the reach. No,
certainly, I agree with the separating of the channel. But overall, for my point on the new media thing, I do think he's running with that idea. Like I do think that I see he's running with that idea
for sure,
and trying to make it like an ESPN-esque thing. I don't think is a terrible take, but if you're on YouTube, the process
that's the old mindset. Though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's why I said if you're on YouTube, the way to do it is to take him out. of there.
It sounds like he doesn't want to start over though. He wants to leverage the analytics that they already have on that channel to try to get the gridiron good too. Not to say that's the best strategy, but I think that's what he's thinking.
Can't do it.
Yeah. I wonder if it was like for upfront trying to
have to separate it. YouTube gives us way too many tools to connect your world now.
Yeah.
We got the collaboration feature. We got the channel feature. We got the fucking, I can put a playlist from this thing over here. Like, it's too easy to do it now. Like, YouTube gives you too much. Back in the day when that was, everything is coming off of this. It wasn't that many tools. It's different, but today, separate them.
Yeah, but I don't think it's bad to start it here either.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Especially for them.
I think if he were to separate it, I think he should. But I think starting it here and then using this leverage.
I think he should have started this
with what they have.
Create
they could have
a
started
hub
alone.
first.
I don't think it's bad to take it and move it either.
Yeah,
though.
they have the leverage to be able to do this shit.
Well, they probably can get sponsorships without having to do this.
They didn't need more than one episode
right.
on that channel.
You're
Period.
right.
That shit should have never
yeah.
been on this channel.
You're right.
It's you set the page up the way that's YouTube makes it too easy now for us.
There's no need.
We got the collaboration feature. We got the channel feature.
When did that collaboration feature come up? Because they've been doing this gridiron for a couple weeks now.
I know, but the collaboration is pretty new, like within the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
But the featured channels and all that moving, that's been here for years. Years.
Yeah, the show doesn't get great numbers yet.
It would automatically get yeah. Because these aren't people grinding they're grinding, but like their base level of them doing bad, it's like, okay, the first episode or our average right now is like 40,000 or something like that. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is they're gonna be up immediately. And not just up. Before they even put the first video on there, they had guaranteed money coming in from their partners of
sponsors and everything.
Of sponsors and shit. Like just because they name holds that much weight.
Yeah.
They don't have those same. They have the same sponsors, just on the same channel, though.
Right.
But it is spread your wings. All the eggs in one basket. Fucking saying whatever.
Yeah,
it does go both ways because they already have a name though, so they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, there's literally like, it's not gonna fail either way.
It's just one year have your money in one place, the other one you double it.
Yeah,
because that's the thing. This channel's been around so long. This another thing. This channel's been around so long. There is a semi-established CPU.
Yeah.
Is that
CPM?
CPM. There's an established roughly CPM.
Yeah.
You're starting a whole new CPM. Then the new Gridiron Gang CPM might be higher than
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron. What is it called?
Gridiron.
The Arena Gridiron.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That CPU might come in, even if it's 25 cents higher. They're doing thousands at a time. Tens of thousands that are being multiplied.
I think when you're playing it on our level, yes, you should separate it.
All
but
levels.
when you're like talking,
probably more on their level.
No, all levels.
It make more sense for us to start it on their level. If I'm thinking about it more on their level, like starting off with a new show as you are, and it's a Skip Bayless kind of thing,
right?
How exactly is the money doubling from having it on a different channel?
The money is doubling because you have two different. One type of content is all eating off of this. So now that they have two popping shows, the audience is still being split. So some videos aren't going to move as far in the algorithm than the other one. So you're already kind of affecting your CPM, but you're doubling the money because you're doing things that affect because you're doing things all on one page that every time you drop a video, it affects viewer reach. You're also affecting the amount that you could possibly get from that money, from this video doing well.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're affecting its means of overall reach, if you just put it on a channel and keep it on a channel that these people are only there all the time, you're automatically increasing your view count. And also now you're increasing the amount of money you have. One, you might get a new CPM that's higher valued, even if it's only by 20 to 40 cents, it might be a whole $1. You're doubling up on that.
Yeah.
And then you're only doing things that positively move the videos up, not like this.
And granted, how many views does the show have on this channel?
On their full episodes are about 100K compared to Gil's Arena do like 300.
I think it's helping tremendously that it's on the same channel. Granted, I do think it's true too that, it having a separate channel will eventually lead to like, I guess, double profits.
Yeah.
But I think this is also a faster way too. Like they could still create the channel and just, I don't know. This is faster, dog. Like post it on the main.
When you're already up.
When you're already up. And that's what I'm saying. They're playing a different game.
Get with Arena and Skip Bayless. Those are the only two names that I know, but that would get me to Google some shit.
Different game.
On a new page. That it wouldn't.
Maybe.
No, there's no maybe. It's a yes. Like, If I hear those two names, they started a new show. Okay, I'm not going to search Gil's Arena. I'm going to search those two names, and it'd be nice. Okay, this is the new show.
We also can't act like 100K is just a sexy number. You start a new channel with Skip Bayless and Gilbert Arenas and all these fancy names, but they only clocking in 40,000, 30,000.
I don't think they would though.
Well, I mean that's how it works sometimes.
Their shorts right on their clips are only doing that much right now.
Yeah,
on the main channel.
I think the clips will do much better, as well.
I mean, I do get what you're saying. I don't think it's as a given as you make it seem, though. I don't think it's that black and white. Especially
because they already coming from
especially with the standpoint that they at.
It makes me like double down on it even more. Where they are and where they're at. Like it makes me double down even more.
Yeah, I see it.
Because they can't fail. Those people can't fail.
You can, but I see
you can, especially if you started from scratch.
But I see it primarily because it's a YouTube platform.
Right. And they're selling it to other areas as well too, or they're staying with. I don't know if DraftKings is an app.
Yes.
Is it going somewhere else?
You mean
Is this
Underdog?
content going somewhere? Underdogs.
Yeah.
Is this content going anywhere else?
I don't know that.
I would assume it's staying on YouTube.
No, that's a gambling app though. So
yeah, it's a gambling app.
They could put TV programming on it. I mean, the app could do whatever the fuck they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? That would really be the overall goal. Maybe they're partnering with them to get them to move over to an exclusive situation where we never let YouTube touch our people, and we do direct to consumers for this new poppin' show or all.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
No, it wouldn't. I mean,
go to Prize Picks.
I mean,
and watch
you would still have
Arena
free
show.
things. The same way, pretty much the Joe Budden Network. Like you're building both sides, but you're building your. When you say I'm trying to rival you, when you say you're trying to rival, you say you're trying to rival ESPN. I'm assuming you're trying to make something. Well, I guess that would be everywhere. So
And I think I wonder how much he really means that. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it would be you making Underdog Fantasy as powerful as
like $1 billion corporation,
right?
In terms of sports media,
you start with this, and then at some point you get a fucking deal where like Thursday football games are on fucking Underdog app.
I feel you. I don't know.
I don't
know.
You got some ambitious dreams.
Shit, the people who were doing it had them too, and they got them done.
Well, they not saying that. You saying that, nigga. You watch football on Prize Picks.
I guess.
Yeah, no, that I can't even see that
that's
happening.
not what?
DraftKings not AJ. You got to go on the app and see that.
They
Not
have to
even
give it the NFL to make that.
It's
happen.
not even worth it to code that
I'm
shit.
not saying all that, but I'm saying something like that though.
I think 50% is a lot. Granted, especially when I don't know the official number. What is that number for the 50% of the company?
Oh, like how much he got paid to give away 50%?
50%.
Yeah, how much is 50 worth?
Now, if it's worth,
I think it's worth 300.
Hell no.
I think it's worth 250.
Hell no.
Off of what? Off.
I forgot this is Gilbert Arenas too.
This is Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, 354.
Why?
Excuse me? If that's the case,
You
Richard,
can't.
wait, what?
Can you get offer money that you're not even making yourself yet?
How much you think they're making a year now?
They're not making $300 million doing this fucking podcast.
All right, well, he thought he wanted
20.
He thought he was worth 30 a year.
Maybe.
He thought he was worth $30 million a year. So what do you think he's worth if that's what he wanted his new re-sign to do? So like, if you think he was shooting
in the NBA, he made approximately 165 mil.
That's his NBA.
total.
We're talking
Yeah,
about the value of his podcast.
I know, but I'm just thinking about
I am
money and
counting
what
that
money
too.
might mean.
Like 150. He's seen that before.
I was thinking about what money
that's a
might mean
different
to
business.
him. No, but I mean 22 mil a year or something like. I don't know if he's that far off today.
Don't know if he blew that shit too.
Ooh.
He might be back at like, I don't know. He could probably be close to 10 mil a year or some shit.
Off the podcast?
Yeah.
10 to
Yeah.
What? Where is this money coming from, nigga? Where do they rank on podcast charts? What do you mean? They're making $30 million a year doing Gil's
They're
Arena.
doing a lot of content. They do daily content.
5 to 10.
They do daily content.
5 to 10.
There's 300
At first, I was saying 10 to 20, but I was like, that's kind of ridiculous.
You think they're only making 5 to
But-
10? Remember, Joe Budden makes 20.
And that's the number one black
And
podcast.
that's one platform. That's
Yeah.
Patreon.
5 to 10 is good because you have to count the shirts, the hats some niggas buy.
Everything. Yeah.
I think 5 to 10 is a pretty good estimate.
And he wanted,
Anything more
he
than-
wanted,
I
he
don't
wanted
know.
30 million.
How many subs they got?
And he wanted 30. I think
He
that
wanted
makes
30.
sense.
Yeah. I'm thinking 10 to 15, really.
But where that value is being brought up because of YouTube, like that, it's still a crazy crime. I know.
I'm just saying what they're worth essentially. Like he believes he was worth $30 million a year. So if you think that was too much, where do you kind of generally think he's at? Maybe I think 10 to 15.
I would love to know how much this podcast makes a year. I wish there was some way we could figure that shit out.
No, that's why everybody can still lie on how much their podcast is.
And that's why you can say your shit is worth $30 million a year.
Exactly, yeah. But if somebody's willing to pay it, it is worth $30 million a year.
I don't disagree with that at all.
Yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying?
I think that is fucking insane.
Gilbert Arenas is not making 30.
And I do believe that. I believe he's making at least 10 a year. I do believe that. Joe's making 20 a year.
Well, here's the thing. I
That's
think
Joe though. You can't use Joe as the example.
Gilbert is making that much, but Joe is just making that from the podcast. Gilbert is streaming on his own. He's streaming with Neon.
It's a lot of things in
club
one place.
appearances. Who fucking knows?
Straight up endorsement deals.
It's not just from his show though.
No,
it's a lot of money. 5 to 10 at least. Because it's too many. He has too much of a. He has a cult fan base too.
How many views does he average?
Pretty
300.
good.
I think he said 300.
A little bit higher than
clip
Cam
or
and Mace.
episode?
A full episode, I think.
Full
he said.
episode.
Yeah.
A little bit higher than Cam and Mace for sure. How much
money does that translate to? What is 300,000 views equal in the money amount for a video?
If it's just like live videos and you're doing like daily ones, you'll probably be like in a couple million for the year. It won't be like much more than that though.
For the year, but how much is it for like that individual episode right there? You get 300,000
Oh, for that individual episode?
I know.
I was just looking it up a little
is
bit.
like 10,000.
And you also got to think about
a million views is $10,000.
I think it's roughly 10,000. Yeah.
And you got to think about the clips,
nigga. So if a million views is $10,000,
hold on. Oh,
we're saying
go ahead.
Gilbert is worth $200 million. That's impossible. He doesn't get that. He doesn't get enough viewership for that.
Well, that's the thing.
Or even the 30 million.
Value is a weird thing. Like I'm pretty sure different businesses have different measures of like calculating value.
Merchandise and all that shit is involved too.
Merch is a thing. Ad revenue is a thing, but then also separate sponsorship or endorsement is a thing.
And possibly
like
creating
all those things add a lot.
Creating
to
a show with Skip Bayless, like just guessing the projections of those numbers, just like it's possible. I wouldn't say 5 to 10. 5 to 10 is
I don't know.
But to say 130
unrealistic expectations for niggas and how much money is in there's money in podcasting. But like a nigga that just getting 300,000 views, and I don't even want to just say just 300,000.
It's not just that though.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't want to just say 300,000.
Because even that is one piece of content that you chop up 8 to 13 ways
in clips,
and you do that. So like that one piece of content that would have net you 10,000 just made you 100 to 200,000 for that one piece of content.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's one piece.
And what is the value of that 300,000 in the medium they are in?
That's if you're doing like a million on the, because he said a million.
And when I say 300,000, I mean views, not dollars.
Yeah. No, I was talking about the views.
Yeah.
But if you break it down from that perspective, then if it's a million gets you $10,000 and you say 300 gets you
he's getting 5 to 10.
3.
That was what you said.
Yeah, that's what he said. I think that's more realistic.
I said 10 to 15. You think he's getting 5 to 10 a year though, right now, like currently?
Maybe it might be under that.
Under 5?
Yeah,
he's just speculating.
No,
maybe we're all speculating. We're gonna just pulling these numbers
speaking
from
from that. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But I don't think it's fucking tens of millions of dollars.
5 to 10 easy.
Yeah, I think they're getting it.
Yeah, 5 to 10 no problem.
Short answer.
Yeah. That's all I had for that, I think. I can roll into. Oh wait. You don't like his ass? I don't like his ass?
It's the same thing. What are you talking about?
It says full video, then there's a link, and then 3555. I don't like his ass.
That's 7 p.m. That's 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's Stephen A.
Yo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Colin hit us up. He said 2 people are sick for the panel tomorrow at the open mic. He said, do we want to do it? Yeah, we're going to be on the panel.
Yes.
Yeah. There's like a Kill Tony style open mic that's in Raleigh that we be going to when we do stand up and shit. And they have a panel full of niggas.
Really?
It's the same shit as Kill Tony, bucket pools, all that.
Shit.
Y'all niggas
We gonna
should
be on
come
the
out.
panel tomorrow.
I'm definitely. It's tomorrow night.
It's literally like 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock to about 10:30.
Jesus.
Well, on it, it's
Where?
7:30. You can come around 7:30.
Well,
too.
no, I literally tomorrow night I'm fucking starting the trial run with this new dog.
Oh, you
They're
serious?
dropping a nigga off at 7.
Oh, good.
7:30. So I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, wait a minute, nigga. No. I'm following you. I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave too, nigga.
Damn, I'm not gonna be able to be high.
Yeah, nah, we could be out. You think we can still perform?
Well, no, I'm trying.
He's doing it. He's starting his.
trying to do my tolerance break.
Oh yeah, might make you.
I mean, I'm actually gonna try that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like, you know what I mean?
They sound like you about to fold, low key.
Yeah, so
Nah, he's tried this before. Like he's called me and like, yo, I'm gonna do a tolerance break soon. And then the next day he's re-upping again.
Yeah.
So we
And
gonna see.
Same way with him. It's like, yo, I'm done smoking tobacco, and I'm like, oh, why are you
No,
telling
I
me?
actually stopped and then I'll come back to it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Did you just say what I was about to say?
Nah.
That you stopped?
I told the truth.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to check out this.
But not
But
for real though,
Monday
y'all
night
should
is
pull
when
up.
I edit homeroom though.
Yeah,
So-
and that shit is at like 7 o'clock.
Granted, it's only 15 minutes away from the studio.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
down the street.
It's
Yeah.
down the street. It's
Yeah.
11
It's
minutes
at
away.
the I don't know.
Well, you
don't say it. Don't say it.
I'ma
Yeah, don't
say
say
it.
it.
Even better though, yeah. Then I can make that work.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can make
Just
that
stop
work.
by.
Especially if it's
Yeah, we gonna be
quick.
on the
Stay for an
panel.
hour,
Yeah.
hour and a half or something, and then dip. No,
See
have to
some
stay for
bad
the whole
comedy.
day. Yeah.
I'm saying I gotta sit
Hell
through the whole
yeah.
time now.
that sounds fun.
All right. Well, let's do office hours.
Yes. Office hours, partner at the end of the show. We get to talk to y'all about things we said wrong, right, or somewhere in the middle. Yes. Leave your hashtag office hours. We are gonna get into them, and we're not gonna leave anything hanging. You know what I mean? No scraps left. You feel me? So let's just go to the first one.
You gonna do the audios first or?
No, because I think it'll take a little minute. So
All right.
let's knock these out, just because I think these are old. Let me just make sure nobody gave a new one.
Shout out my nigga Leak. Shout out Michael
All right,
Solis.
I'm pulling up some lowers in the meantime.
Okay.
I'm a nigga Nutso.
Yeah, shout out to these guys.
Real deal. So love. Hashtag office hours. I think the debate about Flip versus Mark Lamont is all messed up. Mark is very one note. If you watched him over the years, his biggest clips are always him yelling or being the butt of the joke. Patrice O'Neal, Piers Morgan, and now Joe Budden. He's the type to burn the bridge just to prove he was right. It wasn't fireproof. I see him having a run like Melissa Ford. People enjoy him at first, then get tired of the antics. He had a strong first year, but that's just like Jeremy Lin's hot streak. It doesn't make him a starting player.
Starring player.
Starring player.
That
Wait,
what does that mean?
What did you just?
You just corrected
Did you
somebody's
just incorrect
mistake.
my correctness?
Yeah.
No, a star like a star player, like starring player.
But you don't,
starting.
nobody says starring player.
He's a starting.
He's a starting player.
Yeah.
Flip, on the other hand, has that weird magic you notice when it's gone. Remember when he was suspended early on? We felt something missing within an episode or two. The show doesn't lose quality when he's the A mic. It actually stays enjoyable. Can't say the same for Mark. So here's my question. If you had to pick, would you rather spend time with a friend like Mark or a friend like Flip?
Yeah,
I don't think it was a bad question. It was just underwhelming. Like all that
he set it
breakdown
up for something.
just to be like, who would you rather chill with?
Yeah.
Right,
you
right.
fucking-
Yeah, low key. Yeah, that's what it
Michael,
was.
you fucking
I do enjoy Flip A Mike. I've always said that.
Flip.
When Joe's not there,
Yeah.
I do enjoy when Flip is just running the show. He's less annoying to me.
Yeah.
Because he has to be more focused.
Exactly.
He knows he can't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't have room to fuck up because he's.
He knows that Joe's gonna come back and say something about
I have
this.
a problem with
The,
it.
no,
Yeah.
the Patreon subscribers
or Reddit.
I think Flip is more scared of what, like, and I don't want to say scared,
So
but
I wanted to answer that question. But hang out with? Probably
I
hang
don't
out
know.
with maybe Flip, I guess.
Yeah.
Flip is always going to be at something. Like, he used to be at battle raps. Like, that would be cool. Like, if I hit up, like, one of my homies that just like, oh, you know, these niggas are battling. No, shit, nigga, I'll go with you. Fuck it. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just random things to do on a Tuesday afternoon. You know what I'm saying?
just do that shit.
But on the flip side, Mark is probably, you know, going to be like doing a speaking engagement. And I probably want to skip that shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You're anti-intellect.
Who do I want to be friends with? I don't know. probably both good friends. I don't know. That's a
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. The answer
Maybe
to that.
neither.
I would say Flip. Who, if I would have to spend time, probably Flip.
Depends on how much time.
Right. You might always be getting into some shit. You'd be like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
tired,
if you
nigga.
want to be with Flip all day,
Yeah, well,
that get tiring too.
Not with nobody all day.
Shout out to
the question is throwing us for a loop, man.
Ethereal Max or E the Real Max. I can't tell which way I should read it. Hashtag office hours. Long live 3 Yoke. Mark blurs the line with dark humor and he comes off like a kiss ass sometimes. Do y'all think saying you need more money while acknowledging you don't care where it comes from kind of contradict his team player point? Rank the post male cast in terms of importance and performance. I think Flip and E is up there, even with Flip's presumed shortcomings. Being a punching bag has value on that show.
That's interesting. We should have read that last week when we had that whole. Well, we had a whole segment about this.
Yeah.
Who deserves more and who ranks more? I think the big conversation was. What
I think it's Mark.
Wait, go down real quick. Did he say
More paper.
We're gonna ranking the post male cast in terms of report? I think Flip and E is up there. He thinks Flip and E is up there.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like
this guy's crazy.
So he didn't even think that Flip or E trumped Mark Lamont Hill. We were having a conversation about Mark and Ish. I know I was. Like, who should get paid more? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, he says Flip and E is up there, he thinks, with like importance.
In
At
terms
some
of,
of
like-
the highest importance.
Yeah, being a punching bag has value. We need a butt for every
He
joke.
thinks they are like of highest importance. Post Mel.
Depends on what you value.
Yeah, because who do we go to when there's about to be some dead air? What's our punching bag? Oh shit, let's make fun of this nigga real quick.
Yeah.
Those are the moments that make a show. It's the garbage time.
I don't know about that.
I guess I can see in the first question. I
Would
see
that
how it
Mark Lamont
contradicts.
Flip thing be a thing if it was Mark Lamont and somebody else? Was that because it's Flip and Flip's doing? And does that make him valuable in helping that conversation spark?
Well, Mark was just being.
Would he have done that with anybody else on the cast?
You saying would Mark have done that?
Yeah.
Would have you gotten that upset?
Yeah. Would that have
Yes,
been an
because Mark
exchange?
is easily triggered. I think anybody could have done it.
Nah.
Not everybody would want to.
He wouldn't have. It was because it was Flip.
That's what I think.
He used a big word, confused them on purpose.
Nigga said, I don't know, Joe. Fuck that. That's just funny. No, Joe. Fuck that. That was a strong soundbite.
Yeah. Shout out to Philly niggas, man.
Was I about to say? Did I give an opinion? I can't remember.
Yeah, you gave your opinion.
I feel like we kind of answered this a long time. Also, I didn't know LL was long lived. So when you said that, I was like, what?
Yeah, you ain't got no dead homies?
No, thank God, actually. I got one now.
I don't got no dead.
Ain't that
Oh,
many,
well, shit.
but-
Yeah, but no, that's what LL means.
Damn.
Such a crazy guy.
Okay.
All right. But did y'all answer the question? Are y'all saying he needs more money while acknowledging you don't care where it comes from? Kind of contradict the team player point.
I knew there was another question. Fuck no, I don't think that. Because it's not.
Yes.
I don't know why niggas act like they care. Like, if somebody was going to pay you more, you don't care where it's coming from. You just know that he's paying you more. You're not like sitting back up at night like, man, I hope somebody else's salary didn't go down.
But that doesn't make you a team player. Which is nothing. It's no problem.
I think that's nothing
Most
to do with
people
being,
aren't.
I feel like that has nothing to do with being a team player. It's just life. That's just life.
If you're, I don't know. I think that makes you not a team player. Like, even at your job now, if they gave you a pay raise and they told you, yo, this pay raise is coming because, you know, we fucked up somebody else's salary, you know what I mean? We kind of.
They wouldn't tell me that. They would just give me a pay raise.
Right. Yeah,
but when you, in a hypothetical
if they
scenario
told you
where
that,
you know.
would you be like, oh, nah, we're just reverse whatever happened because I don't want.
That's not anybody's hypothetical at all.
But that's what's happening here.
I'm trying.
Well, it's not what's happening
All
here.
right, so you're
I'm
in the
trying
NBA.
to create a
You're in the NBA. You could get the max, or you could leave some millions on the table so we can get better players to make a better team.
Would you take the max
you
contract?
Do what KD did and leave a few million on the table so the team can get better?
Do I have
or
a
are you
ring
going to
yet?
take everything?
Do I have a ring yet?
You're not a team player. You can't even answer the question. So no, you're not a team player.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but that was the point of the question.
That was a stretch.
It's not a stretch.
That's what happens in real life every day.
What?
Yeah. KD just did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass.
Hey man, most people aren't team players. Most people aren't good people either.
Yeah,
KD took
some
less.
people are assholes. Yeah, he could take less.
He has rings already too. But then there was a moment in
Nobody
time.
respects his rings anyway, so it's
Yeah,
like
the
whether he
question-
has a ring or not, it doesn't matter.
He got him in Golden State, so.
How many does he have?
Two.
What the reason I don't understand the question though is just because like,
what does that have to do with it?
well, no, with the Mark thing and him asking for more money, he never apparently, from based on what the conversation was, it was never confirmed that he said, "Got to take the money from these niggas," right? He just asked for more money.
He said it.
Can
he
we
said that
act
it was
like-
never said?
Right.
First of all, Mark Lamont isn't stupid. He knows that Joe Budden isn't just some like endless money pile. He knows that money has to go and be like allocated to places.
But hold on, that's
so
not fair.
I don't think
That's not fair.
But why?
That's not fair because
you're
can't-
stating on that point, but I don't think it's bad to infer.
That is bad
or
because you wouldn't do
allude.
that with other people. That's not fair. Because the action of just asking a nigga for more money does not mean that like I
Somebody's
expect him to
losing.
have.
So
and
if I
that
say-
does not. That doesn't mean I'm expecting him to have to take it from someone else. That's me saying here's what I think my value is, and that's me playing
Right.
hardball with the person who's paying me.
What he
I'm playing
said-
hardball to say nigga I need more money.
What he said was, "I need more money. I don't care where it comes from."
But he never said that.
So why is this guy saying he said it?
That was the
that's
whole thing that we were
yeah.
talking about last week.
He never
You
said that.
said Joe was putting bullshit out in the air. He got
he never
felony
said that.
charge. That was the whole thing.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
the lie. Oh,
It was,
yeah.
the whole,
never
it was
said
never. We all knew it wasn't real. It's like, the fuck, man. I'm like, what? You were just standing on this shit last week,
Yeah, I still agree.
right? That's what I'm saying. But it was like we're talking about it like it didn't happen. It's not a hypothetical in any world right now. It would just be a
But the
hypothetical we're
fact that
talking about. now.
but I was talking about the weight of the fact that he even threw that out there.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about last week. But I'm saying we already knew even then it wasn't real,
Yeah.
and we're carrying it into this week like it is real when it was never real.
That what he asked him? He asked him for some money.
Never mind. It don't matter.
Well, how you read then, smart nigga?
No, it wasn't that. It was just there's no point of going in circles.
Yeah, nah, I hate circles.
Well, he's still not a team player, nigga.
Yeah. Be a team player and read.
Nah, I can't.
Well, we can't sit on the ego aspect of it. Somebody got to read.
I know, right? Like, come on, bro.
I'll humble myself. Usually that's what I have to do. Hashtag office hours.
It is,
On the
honestly.
JBP, they discuss Stephen A. Smith and how making more money make you start to think like elitists. Ish begins to say how people who work hard and gain success look down on assistants and sees assistants as handouts. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't the same argument he had against Mark in their reparations debate? I could have swore that was a big deal at
We
the
asked
time.
for clarity on this last time.
He discussed Stephen A. Smith.
We did ask for clarity on this.
Yeah, we were like, yo, we don't have we send us the timestamp.
That's right. That is right. Okay. I couldn't remember if we did this one or not.
Because we don't remember the reparations debate.
Right.
Right.
I know.
Does anybody know that?
I have no idea what that debate is.
Nope.
Right.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea what that debate is.
Yeah, I forgot. Michael Solis, hashtag office hours. Do you think Joe Budden and Charlamagne had a behind the scenes conversation or understanding? Because lately it seems like they actually talk about each other in a positive way, or at least reference each other's shows. Not too long ago, it was like Voldemort status. They couldn't even say each other's names. No.
Nah, I don't know. Why you looking at me?
No, I was just
Like I got inside information. I had no idea.
no.
I think they talked a long time in the past. I think right now what's
They
happening
might
is,
just be tired of beefing.
there's that, but I think honestly niggas is enjoying each other's work right now.
Word?
I think they both seen things on they like Joe has said a couple times on the podcast recently about like he was talking about the Gucci Man episode. He was like phenomenal episode. On the
Because of
Breakfast Club.
Gucci or because of
The conversation that they were having between
Word.
Charlotte, Gucci, and there's Breakfast Club. I don't want to say just Charlamagne, but the Breakfast
Yeah.
Club, Gucci Man, and his wife. that whole conversation about
nice mental health discussion.
That discussion, he thought that was a good episode.
They probably
that shit was
in the past
crazy.
he would have never like probably thrown it up there and said that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch that.
And Charlamagne is saying, nice, you know, I can't believe I'm defending this shit, but you know, I think Joe was he said, I think Joe was an intellectual. You know what I'm saying? I think actually, you know what I'm saying? Like his podcast is, there's no fools on there. All this other nice shit about the shit. Like also insinuating that he watches the content, which Joe has also stated he watches the content of Breakfast Club. Like he's seen all that shit. So I think right now niggas is just, okay, respect.
What if in a weird,
especially after the Dame Dash shit? Like
I think they've
respect.
exhausted all the views they could have got from beefing. And now it's better if they just, you know, kind of play it cool with each other.
Or if they've been beefing for so long, they forgot why they were mad at each other.
I didn't know why.
Yeah, they definitely know why.
What if in a weird way, him like bigging Joe Budden up and calling him an intellectual is a way of justifying Charlamagne's own way of viewing himself? Like, if I'm an intellectual, Joe Budden also has to be, just based off of the definition of what the fuck I am.
Because I don't argue with people.
Yeah.
That are beneath me.
Like, he has to be considered one for me to be able to call myself one.
It could be that play too. Because you're not going to call somebody a fool who you used to argue with back and forth.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But who knows? Next one, Lauren. Shimon. Great question, Michael Solis.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's your second question.
Yeah, this episode, right?
Did you answer, AJ?
They're 2 different weeks.
You are killing it.
I did not talk about each other in a positive way. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they never not watch each other's stuff. They always watch each other's stuff. I think they'll always watch each other's stuff. I think if there's nothing, I feel like they take shots at each other when it's necessary to take shots at each other. Like not that long ago. I don't think they've always only talked negatively about each other is what I'm saying.
Right.
I feel like it's, you know what I'm saying? But they've always gone pretty much back and forth pretty consistently, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it's positive runs, it's negative runs. It's positive runs, it's negative runs. It's just like, I feel like it's always been like that.
It's life.
Yeah.
The web.
Ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
Ebbs and flows.
Hashtag office hours, random nigga. I was curious, would y'all be open to introducing segments of the show like Podcaster of the Week or ISS in school suspension for lowest performing podcast or podcasters, specifically those who have fallen off?
Yeah, I did like the Podcaster of the Week. I feel like it's taken because that's only because the Joe Budden community uses it.
Yeah.
But,
plus we drop on Tuesday, so it would be kind of a lot of podcasts drop after us.
It would have been for the previous week.
Yeah, well,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody cares.
ISS and school suspension. People care about that powder of the week shit.
Yeah.
They care about that. I be seeing
Who's powder of the week last week?
Shit, probably Stephen A.
Shit, might as well just
doing pretty good.
Why don't y'all tell us who's the powder of the week up here? Shit, fuck it.
Powder, I would like that. I would like that.
We gonna give y'all niggas the worst nigga of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it. Leave it to us.
Somebody in the chat, somebody in there start getting that narrative going.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Fuck with somebody's ego.
Pit us against each other.
Yeah. We don't fight enough.
I wish y'all the best of luck though. I definitely do.
Oh, you think you powder of the week every time, AJ?
Every week.
Stop
it.
Well.
Y'all know, come on, man.
Yeah, you better at talking about other men than us.
Come on.
That's what you would have viewed.
That's exactly how I see it.
You do it on LOI too.
Nah, we talk about us too. We get to talk about us on LOI, so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't say that,
no
AJ.
other man.
Him and Lauren.
You don't do the same thing? So this drives you crazy talking about other people? Talking about these people?
Nah, well, I mean, you taking it further than I wanted to, but we can go there, nigga.
Well, I'm asking a question.
Nah, it's just funny.
That doesn't
You
answer
can
the
laugh.
question though.
What's
He
your
said no.
question?
Well, he said no.
What do you want to know,
Oh, he
my
said
nigga?
no, okay.
Yeah, he said no.
I'm about to say you didn't answer our question.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Team player.
What was the question?
The team player question.
About the money. You ain't say shit.
But what money?
The team player money, nigga. You don't even remember the question.
Say you don't even remember
He
the question.
skated right past that.
I don't remember the question. Yeah.
Exactly.
OJ didn't either.
What was the question?
The basketball analogy about team player and money.
Shit.
Like, would you leave the money on the table to like make
He
the
ain't
team?
leaving no money for us.
It was.
I didn't. That question? I thought I did answer that.
No, you ain't answer that.
No, you ain't answer that because
What did I
nobody
say?
remembers the answer.
No, he didn't say. It was yeah.
You brought up some other shit.
But,
and it was like,
it's because partly my fault as well because I pivoted because I was like, this is not really a thing because of the Mark Lamont Hill conversation not even being centered around.
Which was false because we were answering the question.
Oh, I did. I asked, have I won a ring yet? That's what I asked.
Yeah.
That is what I asked. Had I won a ring
Exactly.
yet?
And that was the answer for the question.
because I was using it to pretty much say yes or no.
Justify.
No, you're using it as.
No, it's like if you don't have a ring yet and you need to get these players, then you would take the pay cut so you can get the rings or whatever like that. But if you have a bunch of rings, okay, if in the KD case, he has 2 rings, maybe that he's satisfied with it. Maybe he just knows I'm not going to be in the whole 5-ring conversation with Bron and shit like that. So fucking nigga, I don't care if you take a pay cut. I just play to boost y'all stats for a season and I move to the next team. Because isn't that all you do?
Move to the next thing.
Well, I mean,
first of all,
no, that's not
nigga,
what he wants to do.
It's
That's
not
not what's
job
supposed
hopping,
to
nigga.
happen.
Like,
That
it's
nigga,
not.
it looked like he job hopped to me.
It's not like
Nah, that's not. He goes to win every time. It's just fucked up situations.
Do you really believe he's going to win every time? Now?
You don't go from fucking Golden State to Brooklyn with James Harden and Kyrie Irving to not win, and you don't leave that to go with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal to not win. Those are expensive teams.
Yes,
he's an expensive nigga.
But he's with 2 other superstars that are also.
Come on, man.
You're doing
Come
that
on.
to win. You do that to win.
I forgot that nigga
I
was
don't
on
know.
the Suns.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's on so many teams you forgot.
Well, no,
He was just
the
there.
nigga is hopping around.
it was just
bro.
I did not.
I'm a casual, but I'm just saying it just seems like he's wearing a different jersey every 2 years.
I didn't like that tenure.
So
I didn't
that-
like that Suns tenure. That's all.
So to me, it just seemed like he's just on some. I get y'all right for 2 years. Hopefully we win. Hopefully,
Yeah.
If we don't, it don't matter.
Only plug and play.
Somebody else is gonna
player,
want
they
me.
say.
That's how it feels from a distance. So it
then they
depends
on
on what
any
side
team.
you'll be on.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. And that was the point of the question, is because you instantly thought of yourself. You asked yourself the question of how many rings do I have? I is a personal thing instead of saying like, well, what about the team?
I'm not.
So
a team
you answered
player.
the question.
You're
That's
right.
that was the
Not
whole
a team
point.
player.
Okay. I'm not a team player.
And I didn't want you to answer the question. That nigga wanted you to answer the question.
Right.
I didn't even know the question existed.
Yeah.
So this nigga asked.
I ain't even thinking about that.
But it does make you think like, I would hope.
You're not a team player either.
I would hope.
So is the question is completely separate from the Mark Lamont Hill situation? It's just a question.
That's how it sounds.
Is it
It
just a
sounds
question
separate.
about just are you a team player using this? Are you using this to connect it to the Mark Lamont Hill thing or no?
I think so.
No.
Okay, well that's
'Cause the whole thing
separate than
was-
I thought.
I looked at the question and I was like, what's an analogy I can make to ask these niggas to make it make sense? But you know, what would you do, Lauren? Not no team player.
If no, I'm a team player for sure. But except would I leave money on the table to absolutely I leave money on the table to like have a better team. I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Leave money on the table to have a better team. Yeah, but
Tom Brady, the situation.
I guess I'd have to know the full context of the situation. But just on that thought process in general, yeah.
You would hope like you leave money on
Like
the
that
table.
process, yeah. But
Yeah.
I need to contextually.
You would hope you would.
No, no, he said that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You would hope you would.
I said,
you
just
scared
on
of
that,
what you might
on
do?
that simple,
You
on
would
that
never be
simple
offered the
aspect,
Supermax.
simple thought, that one baseline question: would you leave money on the table to create a better team and have a better team? Yes, absolutely. Because
that's
that's
easy.
more. That's more fun. That's more winning. That's more. That's easy. That's just more positivity. You know what I'm saying, all the way around. So yeah, absolutely. But like, the question is a leading question, and the question isn't completely. Like you can't make the right context in asking. You got to give me the full scenario for me to like answer it all the way. But on the base level, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Congratulations, you're a team player, nigga.
Took you a minute to get there, but you are.
Well, I said it initially first. I was trying to figure out the question for real though.
I feel it.
Did we do a leak in Nicki versus Cardi? All right, I got 3 audio.
Oh, you putting this on the screen? This leak right here?
Yeah, I guess so. He sent the video.
Hell yeah. This nigga's face.
Hashtag office hours. You niggas was wrong as fuck. You niggas wrong as fuck. Nigga, Flip and Mark, bro. You niggas thought it was Imani and J1.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All this other shit. You niggas is you niggas wild. First of all, I think Imani can take all three of you niggas. I think so. And who y'all think? I'm pretty sure y'all probably talked about how y'all think probably Flip could take Mark because Mark is an old ass nigga and he be getting hurt every other episode. Or some of y'all niggas probably picked Mark. My question is, who would y'all set up a fight? Like, would y'all do a fake podcast moment, like AJ and Flacco do a fake fight and get up and start doing some shit or whatever, start moving some shit around, or would all that have to be like? Would it have to be genuine, like what you do with Shark? Oh, would you link up with an op from New York and possibly box for some money?
Is he on drugs now? Why the fuck is he like twitching?
He's high.
He twitching around and shit. Yo, what's some
He's on
money?
that Kentucky weed.
That shit K2.
Make you cluck like a
The
chicken.
boxing for money thing seems a little. It comes off a little. I don't know. They really whore out the fucking YouTubers. It feels like, don't
Desperate.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It couldn't be a real op.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it, but not for like a real like.
Like how y'all went from calling it desperate to saying I'd do it.
Right. Quick,
Sign me
too.
up for that shit in the
The
same
fuck?
sentence too.
I'll play tennis.
I'm over here like really considering y'all niggas quick.
He sold it, so it's gone.
How much though?
I'll fight right now for like $10,000.
I fight right now for less. Give me a band, I'll do it.
Nah.
$10,000.
More
Give me
realistic
a-
than playing
give me a-
basketball.
give me a
for
I mean,
$10,000.
that is a quick 10 though. That's an easy 10.
a quick 10.
Honestly, it's an
Who's
easy
gonna pay
10.
him to do
You give me 10, I'll fight anybody right now.
But
won't
then
fight
it's
me right now.
like
You won't fight Mike.
you gotta go. You
$10
gotta
I'll do
travel.
it. $10,000.
$10. God damn,
That's
Lord.
crazy.
You got train.
Your
The
medical
fake
bills is
fight
gonna
thing
cost
is
more than that.
no. He's talking mainly like fake altercation.
Yeah,
Like,
not
Yeah,
doing
like
that.
set up a fake tussle, like
do that.
somebody's fake holding a nigga
it's
back.
a lot because
Can't
the
do
whole
that.
thing is like somebody has to like at some point the cameras have to go off so that it stops. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we're not
we
close
could just
enough to
fight.
none of the cameras. It would be so much orchestrated.
I
They're
can't
like,
do that. I would never do
Or
that.
we would have to turn them off or edit it later.
Yeah, like
Who
white
wants to
man
do
be
that?
like, yo, chill. And maybe he'll pull a, yo, chill. And like, yo, no, we're not putting this.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know,
that's
bro.
crazy.
It'll be fucking lame,
It's too
bro.
much.
I don't know. It's too hard.
Can't fabricate nothing like that.
We'll put a real fight out, not a fake fight.
Yeah.
Put a real fight out.
Probably
Real
wouldn't,
deal.
probably wouldn't even put it out behind this paywall though.
Might go pay per view. I don't know.
Pay per view.
I don't know. I don't think enough people would care.
Nah, we're nobody's.
Nobody
dog.
care.
Yeah.
Nobody's paying to see us fucking fight.
No. But I wouldn't.
Well,
try to
I take that back. Because we didn't know who that one podcast was. Remember that nigga that like took off with the crazy punch?
Over the microphone.
They were talking on the podcast. I feel like it was on Miami shit. And he just looked at him and just like winded back and just, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him with a cold uppercut.
Yeah.
We had no idea who that was, but it did go viral.
But we still don't know.
But that was a cold uppercut.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And that was crazy.
Like we would have to have
That was
perfect form in
crazy.
this motherfucker.
And it was evil too, because it was like he punched him like he'd been waiting for the window to punch him
Yeah.
the whole time. So that'd be
Like
even.
he was waiting to move the microphone so his chin was.
Yeah, that's different from a nigga. We see the escalation. But if niggas just casually
It's sharp.
talking and then niggas do that, that's going viral. It don't matter if you're nobodies.
Yeah.
Because we ain't never seen that before.
Yeah.
So nah.
You ain't seen no shit like this.
Acting it out. I remember when No Jumper started doing it, it looked crazy. Like they purposely was trying to like, run into the cameras so that something would go out.
Yeah.
It just looked crazy. In terms of like
we
people,
can't afford to run into our
Nah,
cameras.
nigga.
That's insane. I mean, I guess it
Can't-
works
these just
though.
have to keep working.
People do that. It works, but
Not like that, nigga.
it's stupid.
Yeah, and
It goes
what you
away
win
so
is
quickly now,
short-sighted.
too, though.
What you win is short-sighted.
Very short.
It's
Yeah.
not like there's a bunch of new podcast fans because this nigga got punched in the fucking face.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
They're
feel
just like, what was this moment? All right,
I
bet.
feel like it lasted longer 10 years ago, at least. Something
could-
like that
you can make
lasted
a
longer.
career out of it.
Right. Something like that lasted longer 10 years ago. But today, dog,
you got to shoot somebody on the podcast.
because honestly, bro, the Mark and Flip shit, it's over already.
Yeah.
It was hot. That week, it was hot, though. But it's like, we don't give a fuck already again. It's over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was pretty quick.
And it's because they're over with it too.
Yeah.
You know, if they wanted to make it a big deal.
But then you get corny when you do like a campaign run. Now you do a campaign run where you interview everywhere. Yeah, man, let me tell you.
Back to Stephen A.
To fight this nigga. Yeah, pretty much.
That's
you use it to sell your next couple appearances. Like that's lame.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lose very quickly, pretty much. It's all like L, man. No point. Oh,
good God!
Is it audio time?
Yeah, I think so.
Roscoe.
Just got an office hours for you. Do y'all consider yourselves to be like them type of people that get upset if nobody is checking on you, and you know what I mean? Like, I've never been the type of person to just sit around and really find myself being upset. Like, damn, nobody checked on me. Like, I really feel alone right now. What's going on? Why ain't nobody? You know what I mean? I never understood why people really are like that and really push that narrative. Like, yeah, check on your strong friends and all that. Like, yeah, it's cool. You definitely should check on people from time to time. But like the people that really make it a problem that like nobody's checking on them, what is that? Like, if something was really wrong with you and you stand next to somebody for long enough, they're eventually going to ask you like, what's wrong, man? Like, I noticed some tension or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't get it. Is that like an attention seeking thing or what? Do y'all consider yourselves to be that type of person to need somebody to check on you every once in a while? And do you get upset after a while if you feel too lonely for too long?
Not that type of nigga.
No, personally not. I wish I was more the type of nigga that like fiend for that, because I want the connection of just like, but I don't be.
I get what he's saying.
My battery runs low when my life ain't where I want it to be.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to be out. Like, I'm trying to work on shit.
I get what he's saying. Like the people that he's talking about, I think one of the people he was talking about was like the people that say you need to check on your smart friend, your strong friends.
Yeah.
Because they might not always be strong like those people. He's like, what is that? That's like niggas want attention. Niggas want attention. You know what I'm saying? When they say things like that, like checking your strong friends, because they normally say it because they want somebody to check on them.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are crying out for attention, but it's probably because they need attention. Like they might actually,
they might need it at that time. Yeah,
might need some help.
Yeah,
it depends on who it is. Like if it's somebody this is their pattern, they do these things.
Yeah,
they need it for themselves. Yeah. But if it's like every so often, if one of y'all tweeted that, I'd be like, y'all good? What the fuck was that tweet? You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly, because it's out of character. So you actually probably need somebody there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because at the same time, I would rather have a friend that seems kind of annoying than have a friend that I had no idea that there was something wrong and the nigga just killed himself one day.
Yeah,
and everybody's like, whoa, what the fuck? This nigga was sad.
Right.
Yeah,
that can happen.
Yeah, so
yeah, you should be able to check.
Though.
You should be able to at least kind of see it if you know them decent enough.
Yeah. But some people are good, got good fronts.
Oh, for real. Yeah.
There's some people that got some really good fronts.
I haven't hung out closely with somebody that took their life.
I don't know if people have
you
good
know what I'm saying?
fronts.
So I don't know if like I could see how it could, because I haven't been close enough to somebody who's done it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or at least in my proximity, even if it was a coworker. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if people have good fronts or if like the average person doesn't know the sign of suicide. So
they do make it seem like that too.
Like,
sure. They always surprise niggas.
It's true.
Like it was this one dude called him was my trainer. Back he took his life and shit, and he was like an animal in terms of like yeah, man, like how he acted, how he just came off to people. He was a nice guy though, but he took his own life, and that shit was crazy.
Did you see it coming?
No.
But how well did you know him? Did y'all talk more than outside of training? Like you never hung out and got a beer with him or no shit like that, right?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what about those friends that like see their friends on a weekly basis or something? You know what I mean? Like, do you not notice that decline and then it just happens and you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, it depends.
They make it seem like that's kind of how it is like that. You know, they make it seem like that.
It's got to be case by case.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not one of those people. I'm not good at checking in on people. So
I'm bad at it.
I'm definitely not reminding people to check on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm horrible at checking in on people.
I don't check in on myself.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So what the fuck you asking, Jay Vicious? I don't know how I'm doing.
No, this is Roscoe.
Yeah, Roscoe.
Roscoe, yeah.
I don't even know who I'm talking to.
That's the next one.
And one more thing. Can we talk about how shitty New York actually is?
Oh, sure.
Just in case Andrew Schultz is watching. Because I'm 15 minutes into Brilliant Idiots, and he raves about how New York is the greatest city on earth. But like, it's literally not. Like, we could say Atlanta is objectively better than New York. You know what I mean? Like, as they go on the podcast, talking about all the problems of New York, and he still, continues to say New York is the greatest city ever on earth. Nah, let's go in on New York real quick and talk about how shitty it is, and all the rats, and homelessness, and high cost. And, yeah, let's do that real quick.
Yo, you hate New York. Damn.
Yeah, he wants us to hate it too.
Right.
Yeah, New York definitely has some cons to it, but I do understand the point Andrew was trying to make.
What was he saying?
He was saying that like New York is the greatest city in the world because it's like the opportunity. There's like a bunch of poor artists.
Anything you want to see here.
They can make things cool, and then there's a bunch of billionaires that can pay for everything, so it looks nice. But I don't know. I think that was like New York a while ago. When we went up there, that shit just looked bummy.
It depends.
That shit look dirty a lot of the time.
You're talking aesthetically though.
Yeah,
and that's a negative point you would draw to a city you're trying to say something bad about, right?
Yeah, it's overhyped because as much money as they pay, that's what Charlamagne was saying, that like as much money as these niggas be paying in taxes and toll fees and shit, the shit should look like fucking Dubai. It should look futuristic as hell, but New York is bummy as shit.
Oh, in that aspect.
Yeah, like they collecting all this fucking money, but everything looks old and dirty.
Right. I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about the opportunities and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think if I had the two options, like if somebody said, "Would you rather move to Atlanta or New York right now?" I think I'd pick New York
for sure.
Yeah, for like unlimited money. Yeah, New York.
Not even that. Just
what you're getting, the bang for your buck.
Yeah, I would go there over Atlanta personally.
I'd probably go to Atlanta.
I would probably go to Atlanta because of how much New York costs. Like I think you can get similar opportunity for cheaper in Atlanta than you would in New York. That's why with unlimited money, New York, because it's like, it's cooler.
Well, it also depends on what I'm going for. If it's to continue like the podcasting thing or whatever, then New York has more of the spaces.
Yeah, for sure. And then if it was Atlanta, if it was music Atlanta for sure.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would go to Atlanta. I think I would go to New York.
I'm going to New York.
I'm going to New York. Yeah, I'm choosing that over Atlanta. The traffic is really bad in Atlanta. There's no metro. At least they have a metro and a subway and shit in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York, I think you have more means to do it with. It's higher cost living, but at the same time, there's more means to get around and do things with less. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's still
your cost of living normally balances out too. You know what I mean? Like what you're making, I
don't know.
If you're rich,
I don't know about that.
Not even if you're rich.
No, only rich people are okay in New York. That's why Zohan Mandani is probably about to be. I forgot what he's running for, but he's running on making the city affordable and freezing the rent and shit. Because New Yorkers, that's why a lot of them are in North Carolina. These niggas are getting priced out of living where they want to be. That shit is expensive, dog.
Do you think that you would live a worse life on your salary? Like, okay, your salary would change if you go up there too. What I'm saying is like the level of life that you live here. I feel like when you would go in any city you go to, you would probably hustle or be roughly in the same. Like, I don't see myself going to New York and I don't have to eat ramen noodles every day, but I don't see myself going to New York and all of a sudden it's so expensive. I can only afford ramen and like first 2 years of college living. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
why do you think that?
Just because I don't think I would put myself in that position. Like, I think I would be living at the same means that I would be living at now. Maybe not exactly 100%. Like, obviously I wouldn't have a house with a yard and shit like that, but I would have like an apartment that's mine. That's something, you know what I mean?
You can look this up. The rent in New York has been raised. I don't know if it's 100% or 90% over the last couple of years.
It's a lot.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
It's a lot.
Like, you can move to New York
too.
Yeah, but
it doesn't increase as fast.
It doesn't increase as fast as the rent does.
It doesn't here either.
Yeah, but we're also not paying for a high ass rent. But you also don't have to pay tolls every day to travel around and shit. The cost of New York living adds up, and especially for what you get,
you got to pay to take the subway. Granted, most people hop. Yeah, if you're from New York, maybe.
But when's the last time you jumped, nigga?
You got to pay to maintenance your car, to put gas in it.
Yeah.
But
the average salary for a single person in
You
New
don't
York
put gas in it.
is 90 to
Maintain your
100,000.
car every day.
But like for those earning 75 to 85,000, a roommate is often necessary to manage high cost of living.
So you're making $100,000 a year, and you still need a roommate
At
to
75
live.
to 85.
At 75 to 85,
Yeah.
that's still a lot of money though.
Still a lot of money.
Technically,
it should be enough for you to live.
Yeah,
I ain't
by
gonna
yourself.
say, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna say it's
By
a lot of money,
yourself.
but it should be enough for you to live.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
But it's
Like
for
70,
you,
like 75 to 85 in the South, you don't need a roommate.
you don't need a roommate.
75 to 85. So that'd be the biggest life change. But it's like,
it's more expensive.
but then I feel like I would find something
That's
where I could,
90 to 100.
yeah, I would find something that paid more to where I could get more money.
AJ,
nigga,
you pursue the happiness ass nigga. You do
What
not
you-
live like
the fuck.
What are you
doing?
talking about?
Yeah.
I'm also in sales too, so I'm not stuck to like any
Yeah.
like one salary. Like
God
I would,
damn.
What?
Sorry. Average 1-bedroom apartment
For
is 5 bands
one
a month.
bedroom is 5 bands.
which is why you got to go. Which is why you need a roommate. So it's 25
Jesus.
Nigga, nah.
But where
fuck
you
that.
sleeping?
On the floor.
in a small ass apartment because the life living there is different. Just like living in fucking some country town 2 hours away from Raleigh is different.
But wait,
Yeah.
5 bands a month?
It's expensive.
That's a lot even for 100,000, bro.
Nigga.
I know.
Because at 100,000, you taking home 70% of that. You taking home 70.
And another thing,
Nigga.
most
Yeah.
people
That means 60,000.
You're barely
your,
making it.
60,000 is your rent.
You're barely making it, nigga.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
That's insane.
Yeah, nah, that's
Yeah.
insane. That's why this nigga Zorhan Mandani, he's probably gonna win.
The average
And I
roll
hope he
around 35 to
succeeds.
4,000.
Did you see his debate
I
with
mean, if he's running
Kuzma?
off of that, if he's
Yeah.
running off of that, that'll rally a lot of the people.
Shut up, you ain't see that shit.
Yeah.
That'll rally
I saw a lot of his debates.
That'll rally the people
With
for
Kuzma.
sure.
Oh, I don't know.
But that's
Did
also
you-
sounds like something that's hard.
Good job, dog.
Like he gets in there. Is he running off of those and then gets in there? Can he actually? execute
Every
them?
time I see,
you know what I'm saying?
every time somebody's asked him how he's gonna do it, I've seen him have an answer.
I know. I feel like they
Not
always do.
now, just because that doesn't mean
Wait,
his
what'd you
answers
say?
are good.
Like like people run off of things all the time, and
Yeah.
then they get there, and it's like, okay, you're not
Trump did it.
you're not flipping and turning things as fast as you said you was going to do, or you're not doing everything like you said. You said rent was going to stabilize out at 3,300, and it's been 2 years, and we're still at 5,000.
And that's
Well,
what I
if
mean.
if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I'm gonna vote for the guy that's at least trying to make it happen.
I never
Better
knew
than
that
Cuomo.
never knew that was the full name for Bed-Stuy.
Bedford Stuyvesant.
Yeah.
Never knew it.
I think Biggie had said that shit in a rap one time. But yeah, nah, he's got a plan.
It's
Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx.
Raise the taxes on the elite by 2%. He was like, that shit is only gonna equal out to like 20,000 more for them, which is like a rounding error.
Yeah.
And he could pay for so much shit.
Yeah. Yeah, South
definitely-
Brooklyn is expensive than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you would go to Atlanta, and everybody else in New York, pretty much.
Yeah, with how it costs now, I go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Cost of living, I'd go to Atlanta, but
It's fucking
especially if I'm going
crazy.
for music, I'd go to Atlanta for that.
Another one.
Real nigga going to New York.
Broke nigga.
Office hours. Just random curiosity. Do you know "Dance with the Devil" by Immortal Technique? This is also to the classmates. Have fun. If
think I've heard
listening,
it
you don't know.
I think I heard that. Wait,
I've heard of Immortal
what-
Technique.
Does he tell like some kind of creepy ass story in that shit?
Dance with the Devil. I'll pull it
Yeah.
up.
Gonna hear some sick rhymes, nigga.
Yeah, I feel like he tells like a.
Immortal Technique. There we go.
This bars, nigga.
I can't fuck with it. I can't.
You don't fuck with Immortal Technique, nigga.
I think I do like some Immortal Technique. With that,
I was kind of liking the story.
You were?
Yeah.
I'll keep going.
I didn't really
then
fuck
he
with the
walked
rapping so
back.
much, I guess. But I mean, the story
Just
aspect
following
of
the
it.
storyline
Following the
of it.
storyline. I'm trying to figure out the story. I gotta keep going. No, it's fine.
Fuck the light of movie stars.
Cocaine industry.
I can see Nuso listening to that.
His mom
That was
was
Nuso?
broke.
Yeah, that was Nuso.
Oh, that's probably like his deepest cut. Like that's the real shit for him.
Right.
That's not as deep.
But did you hear what he said though?
Nah, he got some deeper cuts.
Did you hear what
Oh,
he
I should have
said?
put this.
Some big L.
He sent me Gilbert Arenas' exposed. He sold Gil's Arena.
50%.
Of something if I can't maximize it myself. I had to make a decision when I first started, right? And I needed infrastructure, what I didn't have. So giving up 50% of a channel I didn't use seemed like the best idea to get a full studio and do all that. So I didn't care about the YouTube channel because it's pennies. It's pennies to what we make. So put it like this. If I own this and they said pay your staff, nigga, I can't afford not one person on my staff. The YouTube makes about $3-4 million a year. Our staff is way over $4 million a year. So to give up 50% and y'all take care of that, and we just entertain and you build the structure, you do all that. That was the investment that I had to do. So I don't want to have 100% of something if I can't maximize it myself. I had to make a decision when I first started, right?
That makes sense. I should have looked at that and played it while we were having our conversation on how much they were making a year.
It's about what we said, though, a few million from the
He said 3-4 million just from YouTube.
Just from YouTube, yeah.
So yeah, 10 to 15 a year. 10 to 15.
He said it's pennies to what they made, so that's probably
yeah. They're getting so much more outside of that.
From where?
Underdog and them.
Underdog. That's their main. That's their main partner.
For the advertising and the shit that come on the back end.
Right, all that shit.
Yeah. Shit, shout out to Gilbert, nigga. That make me pivot. Talk about sports and fighting and shit.
You're not good enough for sports.
You're not good enough for sports, nigga.
Hey, nigga, we heard on Patreon I'm better than you in sports.
Nigga was talking about your previous highlights, nigga. I want to know
3 years
current
ago.
highlights, nigga.
Better than yours.
6
it
years
was
ago.
5 year ago highlights, I will say.
Nigga, first it was 2. It's really 6.
I like how y'all asked for him, then you got him and complain about it.
I'm not complaining.
It's
I thought it was
beautiful,
great.
right?
I said the story was better than what I heard about Jay Noble's homie.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I said that earlier.
And it wasn't because you've seen it. You've seen these, nigga.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've seen mediocre.
trash they
mediocre
are.
they are.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. I beat both of y'all last.
Super mediocre.
Can't do that with me, nigga.
Oh my god.
Put the clothes on right now.
Appreciate everybody that tuned into this episode. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff every YouTuber talks about. But please check out the $5 Patreon. Some good stuff in there. Trust me. Leave your hashtag office hours so we can read them next week. I'll say that one more time. Leave your hashtag office hours in the comments so we can read them next week. Yes, simple. Anything else to promote? You got anything?
LOY the Show, Mondays at 6.
Yes.
That's a beautiful show. That's a funny show. Y'all should watch it.
Any albums dropping, Lauren? New music?
Nothing right now.
New albums.
Look out for some shit in January, I guess we can say that.
Okay.
Oh, what's coming in? Oh, your girl.
Yeah, my girl looking to drop some shit.
Okay,
and
we'll see.
I'm gonna help to
get it
produce
out. Ike Turner that shit?
Well, no, not at all. She's got a wonderful idea. I'm just gonna help to see the vision come to life.
See executed.
Video wise, gonna help her with some of that. Art's gonna really do most of that.
Oh, Art?
Yeah,
That's
but
dope.
I'm gonna
Shout out
try
to
to
Art.
be a part of the director.
My man Art got his like hair dyed in multiple colors now too.
He on his Mike Posner shit.
Yeah, I just saw him recently.
But if y'all are still here in a couple months, specifically January, please check out
That'll be
the
here before we know
fire
it. Shit is coming.
that is
quick.
going to drop.
Yeah, it's coming fast.
But Jay Nobles,
Cooper Flag,
AJ the Menace,
Women on the board.
Yo,
who's Cooper?
#1 draft pick.
We're out.
Number 2
in the NBA.
Yo, in this draft, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
VJ Edge comes to #1.
Is that the white